Oh yeah, work first try. That's what's up. Let's make sure this one's working. That's what's up. Oh no, I meant to get the chat from from YouTube. I'm trying to get these people to just come over to Brime. Let's see here. Go back to my channel. Okay, says we're live. Alrighty. Man, I need to fix my bit rate, bro. This could look way better. Let me play this for a second. YouTube looks like basura. I don't know. I'll look at that later. It's not that important right now. Let me check. Come on now, move this window. All right, here we go. There we are. Pop you out. Go ahead, pop out chat. There you be. Over here. I can just pause this. Oh yeah, it does look better on Brime, but I still could improve this by up the bit rate. Ah, that's what's up. That is what is up, my Weeblez. Welcome back to Rompuz Room, my dang. Time to get into it. I've been letting this seltzer sit here this whole time while I was doing all this. I should have went and grabbed one at the freezer that I had in there. Ah, damn, could use a brighter light too. Let me move this forward. Boom. Nah, brizzle brack, brizzle brack, brizzle brack, brizzle. Sizzle back, sizzle back, sizzle back, sizzle. What's up, my Damie? What's really going on, pimp? Got that dancing emoji on there, huh? What's up, man? What I do with my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. What's up, man? Well, how you doing, man? Like you said. Cheers. One more. It's raining like a big dog out here, man. Right now, it's raining like a big dog. Sitting out in my little garden having a white claw. Thinking about making some popcorn? Do you? Go ahead, have you some popcorn because you getting back on that damn keto with me. If you get back on keto strong, then I'm gonna be back on keto strong. We both gonna be living strong, like the website, living strong. I got to start acting right. Okay, let's throw these seltzers down and be like fight nights. Start doing this jog a jog. Baby, you see there was two strawberries growing and these bubble berries. Baby, you see there was two strawberries growing and these bubble berries. You've been looking. It's green. Bubble berries turn red. Whatever. You can't be stealing my stuff. That's rude. Women must didn't get no bees or nothing. Cause look, the pine berries. There's a gang of flowers. If they would have got pollinated, there would have been so many strawberries. But that's why. No, I need to get. Well, it's probably the area we're in for one, and also I should have planted some flowers because they have flowers that attract bees. It'll say on there bee attracting flowers because they're bright colors and stuff, and they got strong pollen. And then the bees will come over here. Yeah, I could have planted them in this plant potter right here. Next year, if these things are still alive, I'm tired of these strawberries now. I don't like how nasty they get. They grow all tall and they're ugly and stuff. These bubble berries, I like the way the leaves are dense, but they're getting long too. I don't know how big they're gonna get. If they get all gross like that, like these pine berries, then I'm gonna be upset about it. Got that smart pop. It's 200 calories for the whole bag. Get on it then, brother. Let's go. I don't have no snack. I should have got some pork rinds. I bought some pork rinds the other day. I forget what brand they were. I liked them. They had the little piece of fat in almost every piece. They were super rich though. I ate like a quarter of a bag and I was like done. I gave them to the kids because I was like, damn. because they had all that fat in there. It was like real crunchy, and then it had that thick piece of fat under there that was all fried up and soft. They were hella good, spicy. Ah, one more drink night since it's raining like a. My whole plan was to go out today. I made everybody come on, let's go. Was gonna go do some laundry, go to the Asian market, walk around a little bit while the laundry was going, maybe get something to eat. I had a whole plan. And then it was wet as hell when we went out the door. And I was like, then we went to a different laundromat than we had planned to, and I was like, I ain't about to stream. Fuck it. Wanted to test out my thing though, but we'll do that next time. Do that next time. Look at this, nah, bro. Look at my blueberries. These are blueberries right here. Ain't got no blueberries growing on it, but over here is my peach tree, my white lady peach tree. Look, there's a big old peach right there. Big old peach right there. It looks like it's growing funky though. Big old one right there. Big old one right there. Big old one right there. Baby, I didn't have to weed those little peaches off. The little, you know how it was a whole bunch of little ones? They didn't look like they were growing anyway, but I just didn't water it for like a week because I have been watering it too much and mushrooms was growing. And then all them little ones just fell off. They just shriveled up and died. And all the big ones are still there looking fine. So I watered it again. Some of the leaves were turning yellow, so watered it again. It's going to be raining a lot here once the spring. I mean, no, this is spring. That's why it's raining so much now. What I want to do is make me a little system here, get like a jug, and then run some hoses out one end and just go to all of these plants. That shit will keep it watered. Watch. Is that too complicated? Am I doing too much? Nah, that works fine. That works fine. That'd be an automatic watering system. Matter of motherfucking fact, these plant pots got a tube you're supposed to fill up anyway. I run a hose right into the tube. For these, just flip them around. And then for the other plants, just a little hose coming down. Then I could just pour water in one big thing and it'll water everything. You feel me? What you got going on for tonight, Nabra? It's been a minute, long time since you drank some drinks with me without a dope beat to step to. What you about to get into, my pimpleization? Pull them out. I know you got some wines in there. You've been letting fermentate up in there, nah, Brizzlebrat. I know you got some wines you've been letting fermentate in there. Bring them out. Let's go. It's time to finish those up. Living strong together, starting tomorrow. Ooh, damn, water be splashing all far over here. Better not jump on my computer. Living strong together, nah, Brizzlebrack. Let's get buff and drop the fat. What you want? Man, why don't you deal with your beast and bring us some snacks? Love, can you look in the refrigerator for that Canadian bacon and that Wagyu sausage, and I'll share it with you. Mommy will have to come help you. Help her and grab me a knife, baby. I want to try that Wagyu sausage. I was gonna buy some cantaloupe. I don't care, but there's a cantaloupe in there. And then oh, weirdo, I was gonna put that in the plant pot and then pretend that they grew. So I was gonna tell Mara, your plant, your plant. Gotta get up early to clock in. I gotta get up early too to clock in. What are you talking about? Why do you clock in early in the morning? You can clock in at any time of day that you can want to. I don't understand. You should be able to literally clock in and out at whatever time you want to. I don't even understand why you got to clock in when you live with your client. My mom doesn't have to clock in because she lives with her client. Yeah, that's it. But I needed a knife. Mommy! This all ready to eat, right? Daddy needs a knife. Sodium nitrate. That's cured. What kind of knife is this? It's a fucking paring knife. Uncured drawers Wagyu beef salami. Oh, salami with blend of coriander and traditional South African spices. Gluten free. I don't understand why they tell me that. This says Russian meat, but it says it's South African on the package. That's weird. I don't proudly made in the United States too. There's a lot of mixed messaging on this. There's a lot of mixed messaging on it. Look at this. Uncured Dorors Wagyu beef salami. Okay, then you can see underneath right there where it be talking about you can't read it, it ain't focusing. Look at the price right there. It says Russian meat on there. $11.49. Russian. Oh, I should have told Mama they had Russian meat there. They have a sign that says Russian meat, but it's not the actual meat that says Russian meat. But this does just say Russian. The reason why I want to tell her because we went one time over there to SARS, and we were looking at the meat, and there was some meat that said Mexican meat, and we're like, it didn't say pork, beef, or chicken or nothing. It just said Mexican meat, and we're like, what's Mexican meat? Oh wow, look at that. That comes from Mexico? No, it's the meat of a Mexican person. Wow, you looking all confused? Says Mexican meat. That's what that would mean, wouldn't it? No. So, and then you know how grandma is. She had to ask the butcher. And she goes, excuse me, what's Mexican meat? And she showed the meat to the butcher, and he was like looking all confused. And then he's like, I'm not sure. And then so he just took it. That's good marketing. Yeah, it's good marketing saying it's all South African, this and that, and then made in America. Daddy. Don't ever cut towards yourself like this. Don't do that. Why did you do it? Oh, cutting towards myself again, but my leg. And this is a hard piece of meat, so I could easily slip and cut my leg open. That salami is a hard salami. Never cut towards yourself, love. See what I'm doing right here? Cutting using my leg for a cutting board? Never do that. Only daddies are allowed to do it because they're mountain men. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never cut towards yourself ever. Opening a box or anything. Okay. Give that to mommy. She'll probably give it to you, so I'll wait to slice another piece. All right, let's try this Russian meat. Russian again. This is only $3.44. Smoked Canadian bacon. Let's see if it was made in America. I need to start doing this more often. This has just been a habit lately. I just have food going on. I need to start getting weird meats and stuff like this every time I fire up. Oh shit, my bad. Russian is the type of sausage, not where it's from. Oh, I see. I'm not sure. How is it, Rump? My bad. Sorry, I missed your comments, my dude. Blue Ford Focus. I was too into the meat. No, at the store it says Russian meat. It's an international market. You can see on here, it says right here, Kowalski. But yeah, you didn't know either about that Mexican meat. You don't know what that Mexican meat is. That's just the store, man. They just label stuff like that. It ain't nothing big brain science. They just go, they're literally saying this is the meat that Mexicans eat. And they were literally saying this is the meat that Russians eat. They buy this stuff. So they just put Russian meat. It's a weird store. It's called SARS. And I think it's, I'm not sure if it's the Asian guy that owns the store. I'm pretty sure. Mr. SARS. All right, remember, don't cut towards yourself, love. I'll let you have the first slice. That sausage, it's got a mild flavor. It's kind of good. Whoops. It's hard, though. It's hella hard. You can see that it's like cured. It's dry all the way through. It's good. This is Canadian bacon, Kararovski. That's why they labeled it that way. All right, let's see here. Mexican meat sounds like some chorizo. Been a while. What's up, Chris Carper? How you doing, brother? Like the meat that you put on sandwich. I've been on here all the time, brother. You ain't been by. Daddy, what? This meat tastes like the meat that you put on the sandwich. You think this tastes like you put it on a sandwich meat? I feel like it's not as salty as sandwich meat. It's kind of mild. Give that to mommy. See how she feels. Did she give you her salami meat? Or did she eat it? She did? I knew she'd give you that salami. Mommy salami. Mm-hmm. Oh, did you? Yeah. All right, here. You want another piece of this? Yeah. All right. Try that. Because you didn't like the salami either because it was hard and dry? I did like the salami. I did like the salami. Yeah, this ain't that salty or nothing. It's kind of just mild, hammy flavor. Very nice. I don't know. I feel like I'd want something saltier if I was going to eat this with crackers or something. It's just very mild and smoky and hammy. Yeah, I just eat this. This is like mild taste. This is Canadian bacon. Yeah, I'll give you a big slice. Yeah, I just eat this. This is like a snacking meat to me. Go ahead. This salami, I think I would need to do something with this. So look how hard this is. This is a hard salami. Look at how dry that is. How dark it is and rich. It's basically the same dryness and color and texture all the way through. It feels like you're cutting a fucking apple. Let me try it again. Give it a serious critique. You could turn these meat reviews into a video series. Maybe I will. Mm. I like it. The outside's a little drier than the inside. I feel like if I was let me kind of peel off this outer part. Yeah, see, because it peels off like a piece of bread crust. What, love? Some of this salami. Well, give me a second. Ah! All right. Yeah, that part's hard. I'm by itself. No bueno, my teeth are messed up. Okay. This is a very mild meat too. Here, let me give you a slice, love. Yeah, I'm gonna have to chop that outside off. I'll peel that sucker. Or maybe just cut it thick and then dice it up. I like it. I like both of these. This one was a little bit more. This is Wagyu. It's like $12. That one was cheap. It was like $4. I'll eat some more in a bit. I just wanted to taste it. The crackers would be salty. That's true. You're right. But the taste is so mild. I just have to try it, I guess. Put it together and try it with a cracker. It'd probably be good. Hey, where are those Ritz crackers? I mean, those, yeah. What was those Cheez-Its? What I bought you that were in the car. Left them in the car, didn't you? You guys are jerks. I could have used some of those right now. Those were banging. Cheers. Let's go to the new seltzer. I got one more meat I want to try that I bought. That I thought I was buying something that I wasn't. I bought some bologna, and I thought it was venison bologna because I think I was looking at something else, and then that caught my eye, and then for some reason my mind went bad. But then I got it home and looked at it, and it's actually veal bologna. Veal. Now, isn't veal the baby cow? Huh? Because I wanted long sleeves, and I didn't like this shirt by itself. And then this shirt was a Twitch shirt. And I was like, I'll just put on my t-shirt over it. Is that good enough space for you? Veal. Yeah, veal. Veal. I'm spelling it wrong. Yeah. That's that baby cow. Meat of calves. That's kind of messed up. I bet you it's delicious though. Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys already said it. I didn't even have to pick up my phone. I thought I was right. But baby cow tastes good. I think I had veal one time, long time ago, and it was delicious. It's kind of messed up though, but it was delicious. So now I done bought some damn baby cow bologna, so I guess we'll just have to eat it. It's what it is what it is. Hi, love. I'll try that one next time or a little bit later after I get buzzed up a little more. Like this butcher paper right here for the sausage. The Alf Sausage Company does things right. We use only the freshest meats and ingredients, never add fillers. Our spices are custom ground on the day we order them, and our meat products are naturally smoked according to the old world methods. I can tell that sausage is like it came out of the old frontier, the old west, straight up. It's like you can see that smoke and everything all the way through that, and it's dry on the outside, and it's hard all the way through. It's good though. Would I ever try horse meat? Maybe. I'm trying to think. Probably. It depends on the circumstances. Well, why are you talking to me for one? Number two, before people started eating cows, they used to eat horses. Mm. They used to eat horse regularly, and then one day somebody decided to get on the back of a horse or something. He was tired, and he got on that damn horse because it was tame because he had it in his farm. And that motherfucker rode him to town, and he was like, God damn, this horse took me to town? Probably because I'd be walking back and forth to town and it knew the way. And then he put a cart on it, and that horse drug all the wheat and stuff to town, and he was like, God damn, this horse is strong. It could pull all this wheat and beans and hay and stuff into town. And then he said, Oh, I'll never eat you, horse. You done saved me all kind of work. I used to pack this stuff on my own. And then after that, he said, I ain't eating a horse no more. This horse is more serves me better being alive. I'll eat something else. And then other people saw him and said, What a weirdo. He's riding a horse. And then he was getting so much work done that everybody else was like, okay, maybe he's not a weirdo. And then they stopped eating their horses too. And then people stopped eating horses. And they was like, damn, that's a lot of big meat we missing out on not eating horse. And what can we eat? And they said, look at them slow ass cows over there. And then they started eating cows. I was like, cows are dumb, and they got more meat on them than a horse, and they start eating cows. And that's why we don't. It's a true story. Hell yeah, it's a real story. That's exactly how it happened. Because we used to eat horse, then they stopped eating it. Then it became taboo because you don't eat something that's your friend, like dogs and cats and stuff. Since there are, I will eat Maggie and Ricky, but since they're our friends, we don't eat them. So it's taboo to do it. It's frowned upon. But I tell you right goddamn now, if there's a shortage on meat and food, I'm eating every damn animal I come across. No problem. Now, that being said, I do have some alligator snapping turtle in my freezer just sitting there. Because I ain't got it out yet. Didn't we have something else weird, baby, that I got and we ate it? No, it was just wild boar. We ate that wild boar. That wild boar was good. I got some wild boar bellies, and it said wild boar, lean wild boar bellies. Boy, that stuff didn't have a lick of fat on it. This woman opened it up. It was like a pack this thick, but then she says when she opened it up, it unfolded and it was like that thin, and it was the bellies, and there wasn't no fat. I was like, because man, them boars be running around crazy, rah, rah, battling stuff. They probably don't got fat on them. That's all meat. Boar bacon. Yeah, there was no fat. It was so thin. I mean, you wouldn't even slice it. It was so thin, it was already the thickness of bacon. So you would just like strip it up into strips, like width wise instead of like height wise, like down. You just do it like, and then smoke it. Cure it and smoke it. It was so thin. I'll have to see if they got thicker ones. I'll buy another pack. It was expensive. I think it was like 50. How much was that boar, baby? I think it was 35. 35 or $40 for the boar. What? What? Can you what? Which meat you want? Hand mommy this knife carefully. Just like this. Hold it down wise. And then what meat you want, hand her the meat. I still want buy elk. We just got through eating I just did that elk yesterday. Damn, that elk was good. Wasn't I streaming? Yeah, we was eating the hell out of that elk. I had to restrain. Oh yeah, that's right. The power was off. I had set up to stream and cook some elk and shit and some other stuff. And then I was setting up my stuff and I went and sat on the toilet and then the power went out. Everybody in the whole complex had no power. A couple hours went by, it came back on. We had that elk steaks. Man, that stuff was good. And what I did too first, like you do with any steak you get, you should unwrap it and friggin' just sprinkle a little salt on it. Don't go too crazy. And then just wrap that bitch back up and put it back in the Frigidaire. Daddy, till you're ready to eat it. What? Didn't you tell them last night? You told them last night about that. Yeah, I'm telling them again. Get out of my business. What's elk taste like? It's just good. Tastes like elk. It's different than beef. You know, it don't taste like chicken at all. So, and people who gonna eat it, ain't nobody gonna say elk tastes like chicken. It's got too much flavor for chicken. It's just it doesn't taste like beef either. But if you want to just compare it to something, it would be like a more beefier beef, I guess. It's not gamey because I used to not like elk, which I didn't know. That really gamey, nasty elk flavor that I grew up, my uncle used to get it, and I said, man, I tried elk because I didn't like it when I was a kid. My uncle used to bring it home, and I never liked it. Then I found out later, because I was talking to him about a couple months ago, and I said, man, I thought I didn't like elk, and I went ahead and bought some, and that shit was delicious. And I said, when we were as a kid, you used to bring that elk, man, it was so musky and strong and gamey. He goes, oh, those were those bulls. He was like, those are probably the bulls. They got a real strong, gamey flavor. And I was like, shit, you turned me off of some delicious meat that I would have been eating all these years, man. I thought it was nasty. It's not. It's really good. Mild, stronger, tastier flavor than beef. especially since I eat a lot of other kind of beef. Like I eat Wagyu beef now, and elk and venison, veal, not venison. Yeah, venison, right? Which one? Elk is venison's deer, right? Elk and venison, and I like to eat like quail and game hen, and like everything has a more flavor than the regular chicken. And I eat duck, regular chicken, pork, and beef. So I everything has better flavor, more stronger flavor. So now to me, like beef is like bland unless it's like wagyu or something like that. Because even wagyu beef has like a way better flavor than regular beef. I guess so. So that's what he told me. I don't know. He said it was the Bulls. That's what he said. So I'm assuming maybe it is because that shit was stanky. I'm talking, it has such a strong, like, and I was a kid. So it was like probably even, because like I eat lamb now. And about the gamiest thing I could think you could get at the regular supermarket would be lamb. That's got like a very strong flavor if you're not used to eating it. But even I eat lamb and I recognize that as a strong flavor. It's not near as strong as lamb. I mean, but that elk was like lamb times 12. Like literally, that elk was like, if you don't eat lamb and you eat lamb, and it's like, whoa, damn flavor. It was like lamb times 12. It's like way stronger. Way what I ate. But what I've been eating lately, I buy them from the supermarket, ground elk, and the elk steaks. It's all been a very subtle, very tasty, delicious flavor. Better than beef. Like if I can eat elk instead of beef forever from now on, besides like A5, Wagyu, or even, once in a while regular Wagyu beef, then I would be like, eat elk more than anything. Because it's nice. It's really nice. Well, I don't even mess with that. What's that? The fake Wagyu, American Kobe. They basically took a Wagyu cow, and then I forget what kind of cow we eat in America, the regular beef we eat, and then they crossbred them so that it would have kind of like not too different of a taste, so that Americans would be like, "Oh, it's very similar to regular beef. It just has a little extra flavor to it. It's a little tastier." I don't even mess with that Kobe. That's weak. That stuff is fake. You got to get Wagyu. Don't get Kobe, get Wagyu. Because if it says American Kobe, that's the crossbred. If you get Wagyu, it's its own cow. They ain't mixed it with no other cow or nothing. It's got way better flavor. And since it's beef, it's still a cow. Uh, then it's you know, then it's delicious. It's just beef. It just has like a different flavor. Just like buffalo. I was watching a documentary or something on YouTube, and then the bison. Was that the dude? Bison is a type of cow, but it's its own animal. American bite, people call it buffalo, but it's not a buffalo. It's not in the same species as a water buffalo or whatever other kinds of African buffalo or anything, because the scientific name for the American bison is bison. It don't even have a different name because it's not related to anything else. It's the closest is just a cow. It's just a cow. American, it's an indigenous cow. Bison. Ain't that a science name, baby? Like what's a dog? A dog is Canis domesticus. And then a cat is Felis domesticus, and then like wolf is Canis lupus. But like a bison, it's so different than everything else that it don't have two different names. It's just bison. I tried Wagyu once when I visited Vegas. It was marbled with fat and delicious. In China, a lot of places sell water buffalo as beef. Yeah, and I wouldn't put anything past China. I'm not trying to talk shit to the Chinese, but bro, I watched a bunch of documentaries, and I also seen even in America and China, a lot of people would go to Hong Kong to get food, and like baby food is a black market item in China because there was a whole bunch of people got babies got this diseases because they put all these chemicals and shit in the baby food in China and in formula that the government doesn't want to pay. Can I have back my meat? You just sat it up on the counter like that. It's kind of weird. And they don't want to pay for these kids who are still really sick from what they did. There's another meat over there, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Anyway, and so it's a black market item because the Chinese people will go over to Hong Kong and bring back shit, or they'll pay people at the border. People go with suitcases and sit at the border at the train or whatever, and they sell baby food and formula from Hong Kong for like exorbitant prices because people literally don't want to feed their kids Chinese food in China, which is fucked up. And even here, they're like, you got to be careful of the imported Chinese food and stuff because some of this shit they just put chemicals and weird shit in it, and they eat weird stuff. Not trying to talk shit. It's just the truth, and the Chinese people don't eat it either. Which is it's just the bad. It's like it's just they have a corrupt food system in China. Like other people, other countries have a corrupt like government where they fucking squander the money doing shit. But over there, their shit is the I don't know about the government. They probably do some weird shit too, but their food system's fucked up. So they probably just be like, yeah, this is beef. And then you be like, nah, this shit says buffalo, some shit. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? But I was like, damn, you can make money like that selling baby food? I was like, boy, let me fill up a suitcase and go visit somebody in China. I'll be like, this is from America. I brought it over. That might not be as good, I don't know, because America's fucked up. But hey, do you want some American baby food? I'm gonna add some extra dollars on top of this black market shit. Yeah, I watched the one documentary where they was going around and they were talking about the noodles and stuff, and the one dude tasted it. What they did was they went to a shop where the guy's been doing it, like he has a shop for like 100 years, more than 100, a couple 100 years, and the dude was already 80. So once he got it from his dad or whatever, he's been doing it by hand. Every day he makes the noodles from scratch. He makes the broth, everything. He goes to the market. They followed him to market. He went and got fresh meat and ingredients, made the shit from scratch. And he's got a tiny shop that is packed because everybody knows he has good ingredients and he don't fuck around. And then his stuff costs more to make, so he makes less profits. Then they were talking about the making noodles with chemicals because it's so much cheaper and shit. And one of the main ingredients, and I forget why, it does something to the broth, makes it taste savory, and it gives it a thickness and all this shit. But it was borax. Borax, bro. They put borax in the food. So they went, and the guy went and he hustled people. He went to the chemicals. Now they made a law where you can't buy borax for food ingredient no more. And there's a bunch of other chemicals you can't use for food ingredient any either. But they go, oh no, they just tell the people, oh no, I'm not going to use it for food. I need it for I got some other project. I need to wash my clothes. I need these chemicals. And then once you say that, they're like, oh, okay, I got this, that, and the other thing too. And the dude went with the guy from China. They went and got the bowl from the guy who makes it from scratch. And then they got the chemicals. Some of the shit they said they didn't even know what it was. And they made the bowl of soup and shit. And it was the dude said it tasted just as good. He tasted it. And it was like borax, fucking weird other drain cleaners and all this shit. And they made motherfucking noodles. And it was like the one guy's shit was like $5 US to make a bowl. And then for the ingredients for the chemical shit, because even the noodles were made out of chemicals. And that shit was like 30 cents. And he said it tastes just as good. What's up, Cal? What's really going on? What's wrong with people? Yeah, that shit's fucked up. Yeah, borax. Borax was the number one thing that people were buying to make the food in China. Fucked up, dude. It does something, makes the flavor all delicious somehow. And like people get all sick and shit from eating food. So if you're not making food at home, you're going out to restaurants and shit, you could be getting fucked up in China, like really bad. Obviously, if you go to like some 5-star restaurant, something like that, they're probably not doing that, right? They got a reputation to uphold and stuff. But a lot of countries like China, and you go to like probably Malaysia or Singapore or something, there's like a lot of little small shops, you know what I mean? Where people kind of just doing what they can do to survive. And just they're just like selling it. I mean, over here in the States, a guy in Seattle, I think it was, in Tacoma, a guy got in trouble. He was selling teriyaki for years, and then they finally, somebody complained or something. They went down there and checked, and the fucking teriyaki, the chicken was made of cardboard, and he got shut down. And I was like, how in the fuck have you? I was like, that guy is a genius chef. I mean, he's got to be the best cook in the world. He should have just fucking ponied up for the real meat and became like a glorious 5-star chef, because he made cardboard taste like chicken teriyaki for years and no one caught on. Visiting the Philippines? This sounds hurty to me. Ooh-wee. Third world countries hurt me so bad. Just saying. What do you want? No, tell your mom to feed you. Feed her. She can't just sit up here and eat my sausage and stuff. She needs real food. It's already 6:09. Dinner's at 5. You need to be getting her something to eat. They got to go to bed in what, 2 hours? Don't be waiting until it's almost bedtime and then getting them on food and hurry up and eat and go to bed. Nah, they need to eat and then get ready for bed, chill out for a little bit, and then head on to bed. Come on now. Cheers. Oh shit, love. Tell your sister if you can't get my drink out of the freezer. There's 2 in there. Damn, she went running fast. She went running real fast. Visiting that. Yeah, it's pretty hurty over there, brother. It would still be fun. If I had a lot of money, I would like to go over there and just chill for a minute. Where? But I'm Philippines. But I gotta have money. You got money? I'm talking, I gotta stay in a nice hotel. Yeah. Damn. Thanks, love. Yeah, give that love some of that meat. Now go on. She just stole my slice. Thing I don't like about going to third world countries is water. I don't like having to fucking have money for water. You can't just drink out of the faucet and shit. You might die. And trust me, I almost did die. Not from drinking the water, but from eating rice that was made with the water from the sink. And a rice cooker doesn't cook hot enough to fucking kill that shit. No. I got Montezuma's revenge and almost shit myself to death. It was. I got so bad, like first week or so, I was like kind of okay. I was just like going to the bathroom extra, like a couple times a day, and I was having diarrhea. Then it got to where I was going like 5 times, and I was just like, oh my God. I was trying everything. Like I was taking whatever medicine I could get. I was chewing up Lopramide, anti-diarrhea. I was eating that shit like candy, Tums, whatever. They don't have Pepto-Bismol, nothing. I'm a fucking um said fuck it, let me try alcohol. So I was like, fuck it, I drink a gang of alcohol to kill the bacteria in my stomach. As a matter of fact, I met these dudes, some older white dudes, when I was at Duke's Chowder House in Seattle, and I told them the story. And they were like, next time if that happens, an emergency, they were like, get you some strong ass liquor and just fucking drink that shit. And he's like, that'll kill bacteria in your intestines and stomach and shit. And these were like well off, richer dudes that traveled and shit. I didn't think about that because I had problems before, and I've drinking like strong beer, and that's worked. And I ain't really drink liquor, but I should have thought of that. And anyway, drank a whole bunch of beers and shit, didn't work, and tried to hydrate much as I could. I was like, man, I'm just gonna work myself through. I got to the point where I was like doing research, like what the fuck do they have in this country that's gonna save me? I'm like Googling and Googling, and the last thing I remember, I was Googling, and I looked and I saw they have Maalox here, and I was like, oh, I need some Maalox, and then I just passed out because I had shit myself to death. And then next thing I remember is waking up. And this woman's there, and she's handing me some fucking Maalox, right? And I was like, oh. And it was a fucking strip of fucking chewable tablets. And I was like, tablets? Because already I'm like dehydrated, dying from shitting myself to death. And then you bring me fucking chewable tablets. I was like, oh my God. It comes in liquid. As a matter of fact, it usually comes in liquid. Why? So I was just like, oh, fuck it. I just popped a bunch in my mouth and chewed them up. Blacked out. Fuck. About a day later, I woke up and I was like, ah, I'm alive. Fucking woke up, man. I was fucking better. I almost died, baby. It was terrible. Yeah, the water from the faucet. It's got all kind of bad shit in it, man. You get like anything. I don't know what it was. It was probably some bacteria because, or some microbe because then I found out I was looking at Maalox, which you can't find now. Some brand thing happened. It's all they stopped putting it on the shelf for some shit reason. It's supposed to come back though. Because I've been looking for Maalox because I was like, I want to just keep a bottle, but it hasn't been around. And then I found out some. Anyway, point being, it's actually medicine. Like, you know how a lot of this stuff you buy and it just treats your symptoms? It's not like an actual medicine. It's just a symptom reliever. But Maalox is actually an antimicrobial and shit. It's actually a real medicine. And took that shit and it killed whatever was fucking with me in my gut. It didn't take long. So I suffered for like 2 weeks dying. And then took a couple of tablets, chewed them up, and fucking recovered like basically overnight and shit. And from there, it was just I got hydrated back up. And then a couple times after that, I ran out of money and stuff. I didn't have water. All I knew was like $3 to buy a fucking huge 5-gallon thing of water, but I just didn't have the money anymore. And I even called, like, asked them people, hey man, can you just send me $10? I just need some water. And my family's so fucking stupid. I remember asking my uncle and shit, and he's like, yeah, I can, but he didn't really do it. I'm like, I don't have water. He didn't realize you can't drink the water. Like, he just thinks you can go anywhere and drink the water. I'm like, no, I asked you for money because I was dying. I didn't have no water. I was, I had to go like 3 days in a country that's like 90, 100 degrees every day with no water. I fucking boiled water. I was like, I'll just drink boiled water. That'll be fine. That's totally fine to do. But I boiled it and that shit turned as white as milk. I'm telling you, it looked like milk. And I was like, I'm not gonna. What the fuck is happening when I boil this water? It turns like milk colored. So I was like, I'm not going to drink that. I don't give a fuck. That sounds even worse. I don't know what's happening. I boil it, it turns to milk. So later I found out if it does that, it's high calcium deposits. If you got a high amount of calcium and then you boil it, it'll turn white like that. It was in the Philippines. I was like, fuck. I was like, this shit. So I didn't know that at the time. Also, if it turns white like milk, it's high calcium deposits, and it is safe to drink. Apparently. Don't take my advice. It's from my research. I do a lot of research. But it's supposed to be safe to drink. But at the time, I did not know. And I'm like, you boil water and it turns to a different color. It looks like milk to me. I'm like, no, that looks like it might kill me. I'm not drinking that shit. So I just didn't drink it. So I just had to go days without water because nobody would hook brother up. Because I was waiting to get paid because I had money coming in. And I was like, I just got to make it a couple of days and then I'll have some money in the bank. So I just didn't drink nothing. I didn't drink shit for a couple of days. That shit hurt. You know how it feels like to not drink fucking water for 3 days in a place that's like 100 degrees outside? It hurts. It hurts real good. I'm going to tell you right now. That was pure willpower. Pure willpower. Oh man, I lived there forever. I went around. I've been all over the place. Go to that Amazon and shit. Philippines. Stayed months and months upon months and shit. It was terrible. No, I don't like third world countries no more. I ain't trying to go to no Mexico. I ain't trying to go to no Amazon no more. I ain't trying to go to no Philippines. I ain't trying to go to no Malaysia. I ain't trying to go to no third world countries. I'm only going to places where I can turn the tap water on and drink and be fine. That is the biggest problem with me in third world countries. Honestly, I might go. What I didn't do when I was traveling around a lot, they do have water filters you could buy, like for going on expeditions out in the mountains, in the woods and shit. And you literally, any water, it filters 99.9% of parasites, bacteria, chemicals, even, and they cost a few $100s. Like they're like $400. It's like a little pump, and you could just drink whatever water you find. And I was like, I should have had one of those for a backup, and I also should have had a whole bunch of fucking chlorine tablets for backup. Because I don't even trust chlorine tablets. Chlorine doesn't kill all the shit, but it's pretty good. As for a backup, it's better than nothing. I used to go hiking and mountain climbing and shit when I was a kid. With my school trip, I had a dude his name was Jim Yoder. He was like a world class mountain climber. He brought all his magazines in. He was on the cover of some mountain climbers magazine and shit. He was like the world class mountain climber and shit. I don't know why he was a school teacher, but we used to go on trips all the time. The whole class, he'd take us out in the woods and shit, and we go camping. And that motherfucker, he would take a fucking see a fucking pond, like a puddle of water that was all nasty colored because there was a bunch of dead leaves and shit in it. He'd fill his canteen and shit and drop a chlorine tablet in there, and he'd just drink it. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, man, I was like, well, he been climbing mountains and shit and hiking, been out in the woods for years. So I guess, he ain't dead. He knows what he's doing. So why is the water bad? It's just a third world country. It's the same as any third world country. The reason why it's a third world country is because they don't have a fucking updated sewer system and water system. That's what makes it a third world country. You got to get your economy up to a certain point to become a first or second world nation, world country, right? You gotta fucking get your economy up to a point where you start fucking hooking up the water system, your sewer plant, your water plant, water purification to where you have good water. Once you have good water, because that's a problem in 90% of the world or something is having good water, clean water. You get clean water, you have your sewer plant and everything so immaculate. You're basically a first world or a second world, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it works. Yeah, Michigan's fucked up even, but our country as a whole has clean water. But Michigan is they're like a third fucking world on their own because their shit's fucked up. They had videos and shit, people lighting fucking the faucet water on fire and shit because there's methane and shit in it and all kind of chemicals. Oh, yeah, that shit's fucked up. But yeah, that's all it is. That's, everybody's water is bad until they get to a certain point economically where they can fucking set up their plants to fix it, to make it where the water's safe for everybody. There's all kind of shit in there. In the water and then all them third world countries, there's typhoid and there's a whole bunch of waterborne illnesses. Some countries, their sewer plant, like there's sewage mixed in with the drinking water, just because the way that their fucking plant set up, it doesn't work right. It doesn't separate that shit properly. Yeah, basically that's third world. Third world, you got a shitty fucking water. I don't think there's no country where the water is like you can drink out of any faucet. In America, most places you can drink out of a garden hose. It's the same water that goes through your tap water. You can drink out of the water that's in the bathroom sink. Not other countries. Some other countries, it's okay. Even like in Philippines, some areas of the city you can drink the water, but it's very specific areas. It's just like some areas of the city. the same kind of electricity we got. They got different voltage over there. It's all fucked up. Different voltage, fucking standards, different types of plugs, different water. No, that's third world. Their shit is like they're trying to get their shit going. But yeah, that's how it be. Have I ever drank from a stream where I live? When I was a kid, where I grew up, because I grew up in a rural area, yeah, drinking from a stream, bathed in the stream, swam in all the lakes. I grew up in the rural, in the fucking small ass city, where that's what people did. Drinking from the garden hose, motherfucking irrigation hoses. Where I grew up and shit, the water just came out of the fucking streams and lakes and shit because you would run a hose into a little kiddie pool when I was a kid, and sometimes like a minnow or a little fish would come out. Because that shit was just, there's no filter or nothing. It was just fucking came from the water. It was clean. And also, where I grew up, we had well water. Like literally, somebody whoever had the house before us, they dug a fucking well and they hooked up a pump, and the water that came in the house was from the well, and the water was nasty. I remember that. I was like, ugh, I didn't like the water. You had to get used to it because it had so much minerals and shit in it because it was just well water. Like there wasn't no filter on it. It was just literally just bleh. The water's clear because it's been sitting down at the water table. UV light rods you use a water bottle to sterilize your water. Oh, damn, that's nice too. Your grandma's house from a well? Yeah. Yeah. That's how it be. That's how it be. Cheers. Let's get busted up some more. Was this just my second one? Yep. Let's go. Still raining like crazy over here. The place we used to live in, the whole city, came from 3 artisanal wells and stuff, the water, but they had to add chemicals. I got a flyer in the mail one day and they were like, your water comes from 3 artisanal wells. It's so pure that we don't even filter it. We only have to add 3 chemicals is for treatment of to keep the pipes because there's old pipes and it keeps it from rusting out the pipes and shit. But they didn't even filter that water. And that was for the whole city. I said, we don't even filter it. We don't do shit to it. It's so fucking pure. We test the fucking contaminants and shit. There's nothing in there. It's just pure water. We add some shit to keep the pipes from rusting because I don't know, the soft water or whatever it is, hard water or soft, it fucks up the old pipes because there's old cast iron pipes and shit. And those pipes would literally just dissolve away and shit. And people would be in big trouble because it's old infrastructure that they built the city on. How to use a water bottle filter in Florida because the tap water sucked. Yep. When I lived in Florida, everyone's well water smelled like rotten eggs, but was still drinkable somehow. That's probably methane. Well, if it was well water, yeah, it's probably just methane, old fucking gases and shit. If it smelled, or no, that's wrong. Sulfur, right? If it smelled like rock, yeah. Methane don't smell like. Well, it was probably it was either methane or sulfur. I don't know. Sulfur is not flammable though, I don't think. But methane, if you probably water would light on fire if it was methane. Like in Flint, Michigan. Get that Flint, Michigan. Sulfur, yeah, probably sulfur. Yeah, because when you get that well water, man, it's literally whatever rocks and shit are down there and minerals, that's in the water. It tastes like nasty, boy. Well water's good though, and it was cold as hell. It was always come out the faucet, cold to the mug. Didn't need no ice cube, boy. But that water tasted buff. That water tasted like it was trying to knock your teeth out, boy. He was coming in fucking swole. He was, yo, you thirsty? You know what I'm saying? That water came in tough. But it was still cool. I grew up drinking it. Grew up drinking that old nasty water, boy. I'm trying to get me a little piece of land. I would like to get me a little piece of land, and I just want to have. I would like to have a couple rental properties too that are just like totally off grid. Just have a bunch of little units. Like, yo, if you move into this fucking place, all you pay is your rent. There's no electricity bill. There's no water bill. That's it. I charge for that too. I charge for the luxury. Their rent plus the luxury fee would be the same as if they just paid the city electricity and water, but they won't know it. They'll just think, "Oh, this is tight. I don't have no electricity bill or water bill every month." That's how I do it. But yeah, I need to start researching. I got to get me one of them filters. I'm planning to. Damn, there's a kid out there playing in the damn rain, just riding a bike. It's raining. It's not even raining light either. It's actually raining. But I mean, when I lived in Florida, I'd do that because the water. I remember in Florida when it rained, it was fucking like a jacuzzi. It was warm. It was like the rain came down and you didn't feel cold at all. It was like this is nice. This is better than the regular day because it's not as hot. But yeah, he's just out there. But anyway, I need to do some more research, figure out where the hunting grounds are. I'm trying to go hunting. I'm trying to go like I've been telling people when I get out there hunting, I'll probably spend a good 20 minutes looking for an elk or a deer or something, and then it's gonna be every animal for himself because I'm putting you on the grill, bad boy. I'm gonna be like a gopher, raccoon, possum, owl, eagle. I don't give a fuck what you is. You going on the grill, bad boy. I'm gonna be blasting up everything. I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna be rompus, catch and cook, baby. Hey, by the way, be sure to hit me up on Brime and shit, pimps. Look like nah, bro, ditched me on Brime. Ain't nobody came to see me over here on Brime today either. That's okay. That's alright, pimp. You know, that's alright. That's alright. Trying to get this going. I got my backpack set up for going back streaming and stuff. This weather's nasty. But summer hit, it ain't gonna be raining very often, so I won't have to worry about that. I just don't want to get my machineries wet, you know. Because I'll go out in this nasty. You know, I try not to go out in the nasty though with the crony going on and stuff. My sister got the crony. She's got the crony right now. She went to the hospital the other day. She got discharged though. She's doing better. Now she's at home just recovering from the crony. It's terrible. I don't want to get the crony, you feel me? Get out here. Get out here. Got me some soap today. My dad used to send me this shit. His was real though. Right there, that African black soap, bad boy. Troubled skin, they say over here, but they just use it for whatever. But it's supposed to help you if you have troubled skin. Ooh, shea nuts. Shea! Smells good. Shea butter. Yeah. Yeah. Put that shit on me later. Get that smoothness going on. I guess everybody's already getting ready for Monday, man. Ugh. Monday. Time to get back on the grind. Hit that grind. Get that shit going. Get it going, get it flowing. Let's get it really going. What's up? I'm trying some of that. Man, I wish I had my grill out here too. Either the real one or the electrical one. I'd be slapped. I want to put some of that veal bologna on there. Fried bologna sandwich. Don't even try me. Or I seen them one dudes you seen on YouTube where that guy just takes that slab of bologna and fucking slice, rolls it in Danos or something, then puts barbecue sauce on it and shit, smokes it. I was like, man, bologna's not good like that. But I would eat some of that dude's bologna. I'd be on and cracking with it. I'd be on and cracking like it. Y'all, check this out. Let me show you my garden. It's messy over here. Or that water jug right there, that's for watering the plants. That's why it's out here. Those are back there is just soil bags. That one right there is a raspberry. That right there, that vine you see growing all the way up here like that. Oh shit, get out the way. That is a grapevine. Here goes some strawberries. These are pine berries. They're white strawberries. Tastes a little bit like pineapple. These ones over here are called bubble berries. There's just one growing over there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's get down. You see it? Trying to grow over there. Didn't get nothing to fertilize the stuff. Fertilize, what do you call it? Here go my blueberry. See that? And then right here, the prize of the Sierra. Look at that. My white lady peach tree. Oh, yeah. Got one growing right there. Got one growing right there. See that? I got a couple. One up there. Got a couple, pimp. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Be on. Yeah. Thank you. I don't like them pine berries. There's lots. If I would have had some bees come out here, we would have had a bunch of them this year. But wait a second. Hold the motherfucking phone. What the hell is that? They're scraggly looking. They're ugly. I don't like them. What the hell is this thing? There's something growing in my fucking. There's something growing in my goddamn strawberry thing, and it's kind of tall. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. I just now noticed it. Look at this. This thing. That ain't no strawberry. The fuck are you? Where the hell did you come from? I don't know what that is. And it's big too. Damn, it's been hiding. It's been hiding amongst the other stuff. But yeah, I don't like the pine berries. I mean, I like them. They taste nice. Kind of tart, a little bit sweet, pineapple-y, but they're ugly. Like if I had a big ass field, if I had my own property and they were just growing out there somewhere, I wouldn't give a fuck how they looked. I'd just be like, I just want the strawberries. But since I got them on my balcony in these little planters, they're terrible. They just grow all scraggly and long. Is that just a weed? I don't know what that is. It's gotta be. I wonder if I should plant it in another pot and see what it turns into. It's just gotta be a weed. Bird or something brought that in there? Huh. What it do? What's going on, man? Baby! There's a weird plant growing in my strawberry plant. I've never seen it before. Come look at this here. This sucker done growed up some in here. You ain't supposed to be over here now. The fig trees at this house suck, so you gave me an idea. We're gonna transfer a few from our other house. Me and my grandpa used to make homemade fig jam. I don't have no fig tree. Fig jam. You know I don't like figs. There's a couple of reasons why I don't like figs. One, did you know figs are not a fruit? Who here knows? Raise your hand if you knew fig wasn't a fruit. Because it's not a fruit at all. Figs, the part you eat is actually the flower of the plant. It doesn't produce a fruit. The sweetness and all that, that's just the nectar. Or nectar? It's the pollen. Is it pollen or nectar? When it's juicy, it's nectar, right? Yeah, it's nectar. It's just the nectar. It's a flower. That's number one. So you're just eating the flower. Number two, that's fine. I just don't think they taste that good. My grandma loves them though. I'm not trying to hate on you or nothing. That's fine if you like them. My grandma loves them. I just don't like figs. Number two reason I don't like figs, the way that they get pollinated. A female wasp, I believe, crawls inside the flower, like in its butthole basically, and then it lays eggs in there. Look at this fucking thing. What is this? See that? And look how big it is.
Wait.
Look at it. It's not a strawberry, that thing.
Where?
There's only one thing that don't look like a strawberry. That plant right there that's grown up. That.
This one?
Yeah, that thing. That tall thing. Yeah, that. Don't pull it. What is it? Is it something we want to get rid of?
I don't know.
It's not. See, it's not a strawberry.
I know. It's a
The
plant.
fuck? Yeah, but what is it?
I know.
I'm gonna plant it in a pot and see what happens to it.
Yeah, probably this.
What do you think? A bird brought it? Probably. Let you see it? What it is? I just showed this thing. That thing right there. See, this is the strawberries. Look, they look totally different. Look at the leaves. And look at this fucking thing growing up in the corner. What the fuck are you? I have no idea what that is. It's growing up pretty tall, too. And it doesn't look like any kind of normal weed I've ever seen. I have no idea what that thing is. I'll save it out of curiosity. I'll fucking dig his ass up, put him in a pot, and see what happens. There's an app on the phone that tells what it actually is, though. Oh, I seen that. I don't know if that app works, but I'll check it. Off the interwebs? Yeah, I might do it. I'm gonna pull it up first. I'll dig it up later and I'll put it in a smaller pot. And then I'm gonna look because I'm curious. That sucker's growing big too. She was about to just rip it out the ground. I'm like, no, man, I'm trying to figure out what it is first. It ain't gonna be nothing cool. I don't know what that is. It'll be interesting to see how that got here. It'd be nice if it was something cool. That's wild sage or something weird like that. I don't know. I'd be like, oh man, I wonder how that got in there. It's probably birds. I was watching this one documentary. There's this island. I don't know where it's at, but humans aren't allowed to go to it. It's in the ocean somewhere. And scientists found it, and it was just this a new island. There's nothing on it, right? It's out in the middle of the ocean. And they said no one's allowed to even go there or anything because they want to study it and see how life evolves without any interaction from humans. And then I think the last time I saw it was about like 20 years ago when I saw about it. And then there was like mice on there, birds go, of course. It was still very rocky and ugly, but there was like some like little plants growing and shit. And it was mostly from birds bringing shit. And I don't know how the mice got there. I don't think they knew at the time either. They were like, there's mice here now and shit. That's weird. Worked for you to help identify some thorny stuff in our yard. Well, I'll check it out later. Like I said, I'm going to pull it up, put it in another pot, and then I'll try some of the maps and some other stuff. Hooked on phonics. Oh, baby! Is there another seltzer in the freezer? Can you take it out? And have one of the beasts send me another one from the refrigerator. Cause that one's gonna be too frozen now. Hooked on phonics, word for me. A B C D E F G. I'll check it out though. I saw that app. I literally already downloaded it. And then I saw the reviews too, and everybody was like, it only lets you use it like 3 times, and then you gotta pay money. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was like, I won't even open it yet until I'm ready. Yuck. Mad loogies. Hello, love. How are you today? Thank you for bringing me a salsa. I appreciate. Did this one come out the freezer? Because I told her don't give me the one from the freezer because it'd be too frozen. Can you get me one out of the refrigerator? Tell your sister to bring it then. Well, I'm gonna go share my salami with you, you black beast. That plant bothers me. Did she take my knife back? Oh, here it is. Get some more of this hard ass, dry ass, rotten salami. Thank you. Come on, man. Do I look like Stretch Armstrong to you? I'm saying, do I? Do I look like Stretch Armstrong? You don't even know who Stretch Armstrong is, so just stop. Yeah, well, duh, it's a person who can stretch his arms. It sounds like it in the name. Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, I almost stabbed myself lots of times. Let's just, as long as I don't stab myself, we're fine. Cow meat. Mm. I like it even more now. It tastes like man's country. I'm gonna eat all that. Yeah, I am. Slowly over time. What's going on, Elite? What's up, pimp? Have you looked at my Cash App yet? Let me do my daily whittle Elite down until he gives me a donation. It's my Cash App is Rompuz, money sign Rompuz, right? I'm not sure if you knew that. Let me just let you know. Money sign Rompuz. What? Because I'm Rompus. I'm pompous. And I kick it in the room. Just stop. Mhm. Just stop. Fucking cured meats, just fucking chopping slices and eating it. Oh boy. Not as good as that elk was, though, is it, love? That elk was nice, huh? We got to get some more of that. I was sad when I looked at how much a whole elk was. From the one meat company, it was $4,000 for a whole elk. Growing fast on Prime, 22 followers. That is pretty nice. Maybe they'll let me have monetization pretty soon. I'll be regular. I have to keep streaming for a couple more weeks. They don't know that I'm an OG. OG, triple OG. Keep on streaming. Streaming with me. Not that it matters, though. You just getting monetization don't help nothing. It's like people who get monetization on Twitch right away. I mean, you don't have an audience. It's not going to matter. No one's going to contribute to your stream just because they can. Otherwise, you could just put up your PayPal or anything and people would give you money. But it's still nice to have the option there. So it'd be nice to have it. Yeah, there's going to be a partner program, but they're going to pretty much, he's not going to, they said they're not going to make it crazy hard for people to monetize. Um, and I don't remember anything about the partnership stuff. I think there might be a partner program or something. They're already doing like a 30-70 split or something like that, though. So I don't know what it would do if you're a partner. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember anything about partnership. But I always wondered why you would not just let everybody monetize anyways. I don't know. Maybe it costs the company money or something. I always thought about this on like Mixer, on YouTube. Because if it was me, I'd just be like, sure, you can monetize. I don't care. Everyone can monetize. And but you can't withdraw your money unless you hit a certain cap. I mean, I don't see that's not a big problem. I'm like, if you don't make $100, then you can't withdraw your money. That's all there is, and that's after our cut. So your cut has to be 100. Like it's a 70-30. When you get to $100, we'll send it to your thing. For people like who just dabble in streaming and maybe they get a $5 or $10 donation or whatever, that goes into your bank account because you're a company, right? I would imagine. And then you're earning interest and everything else off of that little bit of money. And then there's more people who are going to dabble and make a little bit of money and not get to that threshold than there are people who are actually going to be serious and make a bunch of money. So I don't see why you wouldn't just let them just dabble, and then I mean, even you could even be like, well, if you don't make $100 within 2 years, then we just close your account. That money's just forfeit. That's not. I don't think that's ripping people off. I mean, if you're not serious about streaming, I mean, and you stream for a while and you make fucking $50, and then you're like, well, I can't stream anymore, or I don't want to, then that's just $50 that goes to the company for operational costs. Yeah, big streamers get that 70-30 or whatever. Bits are a scam. It's nice to have some kind of fake money for these things. That's why Microsoft started doing that shit when they first did Xbox Live and they had Microsoft points. It's because it detaches you from the reality of your money. Like if you do like 1,000 fucking Microsoft points equals $1 or some shit like that, most people aren't going to calculate it. They just see, okay, pay $50 and I get X amount of, whatever, 40,000 Microsoft points. They don't even know what $1 is because it doesn't tell you you can't buy $1. Otherwise, you would know. And you're not going to calculate it yourself. And then you're just like, whatever, I already spent $50. And then you're just kind of like, oh, I'll pay, 1,000 Microsoft points for this or that or whatever. So it kind of helps people detach them so that they'll spend more money because they don't realize what they're spending. Maybe you stream the tortoise or brine. You do what you do. You do what you do, brother. But yeah, it's like when I went overseas a couple times when I first started traveling. I didn't give a fuck. I would go and buy something and it was some odd currency. I didn't have no idea the exchange. They just like, 20,000 yuan or something like that. And I'm just like, all right, let me have that chicken. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it was. I just know when my money was gone, it was gone. It's because it's in there's a detachment. So it's kind of good for corporate reasons for the company to have like an alternative currency. It's not good for the consumer, obviously, but obviously it helps to make money. And it's obviously good for the streamer because then people are spending more money too. But if you have a 1-to-1, if you just have no kind of currency, even if you had a currency and it was a 1-to-1, people still would detach. Like if you did bits and one bit was 1 penny, People would still detach because it's a bit, it's not a penny. It's a bit. It's so you're still gonna spend more. Ah. Just wherever. It's a secret right now. But I'll go back and I'm gonna stream it this time. So don't worry, it won't be too long till you know. Ah, one place I regret not being able to spend more time in though was Japan. I've always wanted to hang out in Japan, my dream. But when I actually go to Japan, not just pass through briefly, I want to stay for a couple of months. And that is my next goal. So, if anytime I start being able to monetize when I stream and stuff, and I have some people support, I'm just going to be saving for going to Japan. And I'm trying to stay there for months. Puppet, what's up, brother? Oh, wait. Are you a brother? Huh, I think so. Well, you let me know. I don't know if you're still there. When I go head out, start traveling again, it ain't even gonna matter. I'm just going. We ain't even got to worry about leaving nobody anywhere or whatever. Is it? Did I leave? Fuck it, I don't need. Damn, look how cold this is. Left this shit in the freezer for a minute. Damn. I'm gonna need something to snack on myself. What you eating?
Leftovers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you always hurting yourself? Probably you do it on purpose like a freak. You need to stop being clumsy. Mommy, oh, look, she got mad about it. She got mad about it. All right, I'm trying to skin this thing. I'm not going to do that. Mommy has a big old burn on her arm again. Yeah, she burned herself again. Oh, yeah, I know. It's time, though. Yeah. Mm. Teeth are weak. I'm about to shave my beard tonight. I'm tired of it. It's stupid and it's ugly. Travel all over it and in Greece right now. Nice. Eat that grease. How many olives you got up in there? Mmm. The sausage, the pepperoni flavor is changing. There was some different spices and stuff up in there. Strong, different spices. I don't know what that was. I just said, oh, it said it had coriander. Is that what coriander tastes like? I'm imagining that's what coriander is. Shave on stream, last time like 10 people watching me do it. Last time? People are weirdos. Ah. I shave my beard. Don't be shaving off the beard. Nah, bro, I done resurrected and stuff. I'm about to shave this beard off. Okay. I'm about to leave my hair. I'm trying to get it long again. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Takes a long time. Went and got some curl activator and some stuff like that. I don't have no texturizer in or nothing, but curls, waves, and natural hair. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm glad. See if this does anything to my head. 50% more free. Damn, you telling me this bottle used to be half the size for the same price? Oh yeah. Y'all need to just take that 50% off for free off. I ain't tricking nobody. I'm gonna start putting that crap in my head. I'm gonna shade this down. Time to get back on keto, baby. You talked about cutting off a beard. It summoned me. I know. I summoned you like a motherfucking eldritch monster and shit. Coriander is cilantro is so really off. Cilantro is cilantro. Is it cilantro? Am I read? I don't know if that's the magical word for it, the scientific word, or if you're saying it is cilantro. Grow a huge fro. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm about to shave. I got a haircut I want to get, and I got to grow my hair out a lot more than this. I'm doing the sides down low though; they're gonna get faded out, skin tight. When I was younger, I used to keep my hair long down to my shoulders, and the sides were shaved because the thing at the time. But I used to manage it myself. It was a pain in the ass. But I do know you got your hair one when you got your hair shaved on the sides and it's long on top, especially a black person, you just look like bushroot or something crazy if your hair is not done. So you can't go without having your hair done. And having them sides faded down, you gotta go to the barber. So that's gonna be a commitment. Once it grows out and I go and have it faded and braided, that's fucking minimum $30 a month maintenance, which ain't too bad. $30. The $30 isn't that bad. It's the commitment to going to the shop every month. This is the bad part. For me, it gets old. I know a lot of people were tripping when the crony happened and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I got a risk." What the heck? Why you put that Pepe in there? Coriander and cilantro are the same. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I like cilantro is Spanish. I think cilantro is Spanish. Ah, cilantro tastes like soap. Well, maybe it wasn't. It had kind of a. Well, maybe it was. It had kind of a weird taste, chemically sort of weird, but nice taste. I know my grandmother used to say she hated cilantro. She'd be like, "Ew, I hate that cilantro." I don't know why they got two different names. Coriander. Oh, so the yuppies can say, "I like coriander." And then the regular people go, man, it's just cilantro. Just put some cilantro on that. You guys, I gotta look it up. Cheers. I thought you were giving me the scientific name. That's why I said I'm not sure what you were saying. Because you said you ran it together on accident. Coriander is cilantro. And I was like, wait, coriander is cilantro. Because we were talking about animals earlier. Remember, I was talking about buffalo or bison. And Canis lupus and Canis domesticus, Canis felis. I'm trying to think, do I know any more of the animals? No, not off the top of my head. I don't. Bison. That's kind of a good one, though, isn't it? Bison. Can't mess that up. I like that. I'm pretty sure I'm in one of them because it tastes weird for me. What? Well, it is whatever it is. I don't use that anyways. But you know what I do like? Rosemary. Taste Bombados on some steak, baby. Tastes really nice. You know what else I like? That Nabra acts a fool, man. He acts a straight giant fool. I told him to put some of that goddamn white truffle oil on top of his steak, baby. That stuff is like yamadoo, 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 like that. It's so good. I know Elite eats that white truffle. The next thing I'm about to make is it's very cheap to make too. Is garlic confit. I'm about to make some garlic confit. All you gotta do is get a whole bunch of peeled garlic, and thankfully I got a store up here that sells peeled garlic for cheap as heck. Big old containers for like $3. About to get that, slap it in a pot, pour some oil over the top of it. For me, I'd use olive or maybe be crazy and use some of that truffle oil and stick it in the oven on 350 degrees for 3 hours. Then let it cool down, pour it in a goddamn jar, then put it up. And then anytime you want some garlic, put it on your shit, squash it. Y'all, confit. I've been wanting to do some duck confit too, but I never get enough duck fat to do duck confit. But messing with me, I might do some confit with some other stuff. I might use some ghee. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wouldn't that be tough? Putting some duck breast in a pot of ghee, roasting that just 3 hours, just simmering inside some ghee oil. Ooh, wee, that duck would be tasting rich as fuck, son. Wouldn't it? Never tried it. Got addicted to black truffle Gouda cheese, though. Black truffle Gouda cheese. Haven't had the black truffle Gouda cheese. But the white truffle oil gives me the da, 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 da. Last night when I was grilling, I wanted to make a sandwich, and I was gonna make some what do you call that stuff? Aioli, the cousin or forefather of mayonnaise or whatever. I was thinking about making some white truffle aioli. I wasn't gonna use a whole bunch, but I was gonna put the eggs in there and the oil, and then maybe drizzle, substitute a little bit of the olive oil with some truffle oil just to give it an extra little kick, and then woo, that shit would have been good. You know what I've been addicted to? That I'm so upset, and I need to look and see if there's some other place I can get some. Because I only see it in the little thin packages, already sliced, but it's aged Gouda. It's so good. I've been addicted to the aged Gouda. Let me look right here, real quick. Hold on. Aged Gouda.
According to cheese.com, aged Gouda is prepared similar to other Gouda cheeses by separating curds and whey through a heating process. It is shaped into a wheel that can be effectively sliced into wedged for consumption. As with all other cheeses, aged Gouda gets its color by adding a coloring agent called annatto.
Annatto. I don't know why they use annatto. It doesn't have much flavor to it. That woman used to always put a nata seed in stuff. And I'd be like, for what? It does make it look. I like the color and flavor. A guy that sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, aged Gouda good. Some goat cheese too. I haven't had any goat cheese in a minute. I remember when I was a kid, my sister used to tell people, "You meanie old goat cheese." That was her swear word. She'd say, "You're a meanie old goat cheese." What the heck? Meanie old goat cheese. 3 year aged Gouda. Oh my god. Only $10? How much is this piece? How big is this slice? It's probably like this big. Don't even mess with me. 9 ounces. Oh, that's not bad. Motherfucker like me need way more than 9 ounces of aged Gouda though. Pimp like me gonna be like, let me get a hundo worth of that aged Gouda bad boy. Lickety split, lickety split, lickety splickety rickety 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 split, rickety rick rickety split, lick it! Hadouken, Hadouken, ba 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's get it going, baby. Where my Brime cats at, baby? Where's everybody at? Where my girls at? Hey, well, how you know how many people I got on Brime, pimp? I put Gouda on my burgers. Shots good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Where my girls at? From front to back. When they're in that, if it will hand up, if it eat that. When hey, bro. The best day in my life was when I bought my white girl right here. Oh, not white girl, white lady. This is my white lady right here. We've been married for 2 years now. That's nasty. White Lady Peach Tree. Mm. I can't wait to try these peaches, man. I love peaches. Very. I've never had a White Lady Peach. I hear the flesh is perfectly white, and there's a police keep coming around here. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Maybe he's just creeping on people or something. Scaring me, man. Last time I checked out Prime, they only have 5 people streaming. No, there's not that many. It's not that much better now. It's not. It's in beta right now. So we kind of got to give it the, people give the early access titles a little pass. But I think it's a legitimate. They've been working it since I've been messing with Prime. A lot of features have come live. Things have changed and stuff. And then like the one dude, I think Geekin, he was talking on like a dev blog. Like they had this whole UI thing that was going to change when they go live officially and everything. He said it was going to be drastically different. And also, just it's supposed to be the summer, so I think we're about a month out or so. Hello, good job, have fun. So I'm just gonna try. I'm just supporting now. I just want to be on the early crowd, just support and be on here. You know. So if you got an account on Prime, come over, my guy. A guy, come on over and hit that boy with the follow. Because when I stream to Prime and it restreams. But I've been having trouble. I think today was the first time I hit go live and it went live the first time on YouTube. But usually it'll say excellent connection, everything, but it won't go live on YouTube. So we'll see. So come hit a pimp because when I go live, I'm gonna be on that backpack hitting the city, seeing what's up. I'm gonna go photobomb some motherfuckers. I'm not important enough that it would matter anyways. I can go see some Twitch streamers and stuff like that. They're not gonna get in trouble anyway. I think they changed the rules anyways. I don't think you get in trouble now just because somebody who's banned comes on your stream or something. I don't think if from my last understanding, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. I will go and fucking run up on some people though. Because that'd be so dumb because I will literally be a weapon of mass destruction. I will just go and fucking what do you call it? Um, stream snipe. I will just go and stream snipe motherfuckers as a hobby, dude. If they're gonna do it like that, Twitch is dumb. I will just keep on. I will find every single Twitch streamer in existence and just photobomb their shit the fuck up. I will stream snipe so hard. But I don't think they do that. I don't think they care now because they realize. I think after Doctor Disrespect or something, there was a bunch of controversy, and then they're like, "Oh, I think they don't fuck with you like that now." That's too much, you know. Used to have it, well, you know, hemming and hawing. Yeah, I don't think they would care either. I'm not important enough. I'll be right back. I gotta take a papa. It's right here next to peeing in this bucket. You guys can listen if you want to. Listen, listen, listen. Where my girls at? From the back. Let me just that. My hand up. Repeat that. Faithful girl. Hey. Yeah, hey. Knees and legs and everything else falling apart and shit. Pimple back, cripple back, crimple. Ah, I didn't do anything to get banned. Some racist ass motherfuckers was fucking with me and shit. And that was the end of that story. It is the times, it is the days. They just George Floyded my ass up. Some Karen fucked with me and Twitch just didn't care. There's nothing else to say about it. Yeah, it don't even matter. I don't even care. I'm a little bit bitter because I'm mad that they just, you know, have to deal with that shit. Some Karen fucking comes along and lies on you, and Twitch just doesn't give a fuck. They're racist as fuck, unless it suits their fucking agenda. Otherwise, they don't give a fuck about you. Amara! That's all right, though. Revenge motivates me and drives me. It fuels my body like a kerosene lantern in the night. Paul Revere riding. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It's a young man's game, anyways. Diara! Everybody forgot about me. That's alright, I'll drink this frozen ass motherfucking drink. Old man Withers, he ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be. Nah, I just keep it cool now, you know what I'm saying? I don't like a lot of bullshit and rigmarole, you know what I'm saying? I talk about stuff a little bit, you know, because I want people to be better. Um, Stuff got out of hand. People being all sensitive and shit. Millennials are awfully weak and shit. Everybody being butthurt about some fucking jokes on the internet and shit. Nobody could fucking deal with my character that I was doing and stuff. And that shit got old. And there was a point, like, in the end where I just decided, you know what, I just won't have fun like that. And I'll just fucking stifle all that and we'll just do boring and relaxed. And that's what I do now. I just chill. I am pretty wild and I do crazier stuff, but I'm just not gonna. I learned my lesson. One, I'm not gonna get personable with people. I'm not gonna fucking talk to people like I did, just being casual anymore. You know, offline and chat and I'm just. I think it's better to just keep a distance and people are fucking weak and weird and you can't judge people because whatever reason they're so butthurt that some rando person fucking around just and people are sick. Like, and it's weird that people don't realize they think it's okay because there's this troll culture out now and stuff, and you do weirdo stuff. I mean, if you really stand back and look, like some of these guys, they spend time and money and effort to fuck with somebody. It's pathetic and weird. It's really weird. It's not something that you can be proud of. And I think if it's not something you could be proud of, that you wouldn't want, that you would be hide from your mom or dad, your grandma, your parents or something, then it means you're doing something weird. And you shouldn't be doing that. That's all there is to it. And these guys, people do weirdo shit like that. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not going to sit up and spend time and effort to fuck with somebody I don't know way across the world. Because you look like a weirdo. If your mom or dad or something knew you were doing that, they'd be like, whoa, something is wrong with you. And if you have to hide doing stuff like that, you shouldn't be doing it, is all I'm saying. And I don't want to foster no community like that. And I'm not going to fucking feed into any of those weirdo people's habits no more. Back up, I was calling you. I was asking you if you could bring me a seltzer, but I got this one here. It's frozen. Oh, it's defrosted up. Go on, go do something. So I'm just trying to be cool and calm and collected. It was more fun to me when we could just be wild and have fun, and people I thought all knew it was just all fun. But the truth is, it's like the SJWs and all that. They're just eating themselves, and they're okay with everybody else as being racist and sexist and homophobic until they start doing it, and then then somebody else is the issue. You know what I mean? So it's not just that I fell victim to some madness like that. They do it to a lot of people. Lots of people are falling to this cancel culture and this weirdo stuff. They don't care. Oh, I just don't like you, and they get rid of you. I don't know anything about that. I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of madness. There's a video of me and my sister calling. My sister calling me talking shit. She wanted me to watch her kid or something. I'm yelling at her. And people don't realize, like, obviously, I don't stream anything I don't want people to see. It was just part of the show. If it was really an important conversation or something, I'd have just turned the stream off. But I was like, this will be fucking stupid for people to think that it's real and just be a part of. I like so much stuff. All that's just all fake. If people don't realize, when you watch a streamer and you think they're doing real stuff, I used to see people breaking keyboards and doing all this. And they're like, yeah, that's 100% real. They get mad like that. I'm like, no, they get mad like that on stream for stream. Whenever you have an emotion or something, when you're a streamer and you want to go overboard, you amplify whatever it is you felt. It's fake. If you feel like, oh, right now, like if it was just you sitting in a room and you're like, and you kind of like do like this on your desk, then on stream that turns into bam, smash your fucking desk in half or your keyboard. You amplify it. It's fake. It's totally, you'd never in a million years, you're not going to do that. You're just sitting there by yourself. Those people do not do that. It's all fake. I'm sorry to bust your bubble. I've been there, I've seen it, and I've also done a bunch of it. It's not true. All that shit's fake. You're not who you are when you're on camera that you are when you're alone, no matter what. Because everything influences something. Have you ever heard of, like, they were looking at what is that shit they were looking at? They were trying to study these particles, like dark matter or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but they said the reason why it was hard to study it because the actual act of observing it actually caused it to change its state just from seeing it, changed the state of the matter, and it fucked up them studying it. Same thing. you're being observed no matter what. It's not, it changes the state in which you're in regardless. If you know you're being observed, you're gonna, it's just different. Yeah, I don't know. There's tons of stuff. There's plenty of stuff to see of me doing all kind of crazy shit. Even got one article written about me on whatever that Deserto or whatever that fucking website is or something. And then the guy was like, he had a whole bunch of stupid facts. Like he said my cousin was my son. He did a bunch of stuff. And I fucking wrote his ass on Twitter and I said, "You motherfucker, you goddamn know better." I was even fucking around then because he was totally professional about it, even though I was like MFing on him and everything. And he's like, "Oh, well, would you tell me the facts?" I'm like, "All right, no problem." And I went totally calm, and he was like, "Whatever." And he's like, "All right, thanks." Wasn't even worried about it. He was a professional. He was a professional, and he actually fixed the details in his fucking article about it, even though I was MFing and talking shit, even though I was fucking around. I'm like, you know, goddamn well that ain't my son, fucking old as I am, damn near half my age, trying to say, you know, and I'm like 20 something, you know, like, you know, goddamn well he ain't my goddamn son. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that shit was funny. He fixed all that and had no problem. That's a professional. He knew I was just talking shit. He wasn't worried about it. He wanted facts for his story. Told him the facts. He fixed them. Everything was kosher. All right, thanks, brother. We all was fucking just top of the morning at the end of the conversation, and everything was fine. People can't be fucking civilized nowadays. Is the problem. That is a perfect example. That guy was like prime cool. Quantum particles, yeah, that's what it is. Quantum particles, when they look at them, the actual act of looking at them changes the state in which they are in. But I did see some other shit. I don't know. Neil deGrasse Tyson is full of shit, but he said something about it's not that you're actually looking at them, it's that setting it up to look at it actually fucking moves them. The fucking light particles hitting them changes it and all this other stuff. So obviously, that kind of stuff they can compensate for and blah 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 blah. So he was saying it's not exactly what people. It doesn't matter. We're not doing a science show right now. I'm going in too deep. Going in too deep. But yeah, yeah, no. That's what it is. It's basically you're already watching somebody. They know they're live. You know, it's not the same as candid camera. If someone was streaming and they didn't know they were streaming and then they did that behavior, then I would say it's genuine. But if they know they're being watched and you're doing that, it's disingenuine. It's not real, no matter what. Even these fucking thoughty thoughts and shit, these nasty hoes and stuff, not all of them are totally just complete disgusting fucking whatever, you know. They're not, you know, they're not all like that. There's people that, you know, they have their job and they're like, I get paid for this. And then maybe on the back end, when they're not streaming, they're very reserved. They don't wear those kind of clothes. They cover up a lot more, blah, blah, blah. Probably a small percentage of them. Nah, I would give more of the benefit of the doubt. I think most of them. But you're still nasty if you're doing that. But that's a whole different subject. The point is, you're doing your behavior is modified because you're being observed. If you're not making money by being half naked, you're probably not just half naked sitting in your living room. You're not, like, you know, wearing a fucking G string and eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You're probably not doing that. Somebody is, okay? We're not talking about the odd man out, woman, whatever, out there who just goes, I'm just going to put on a G string and eat this peanut butter jelly sandwich topless in my living room just because. Because there's probably some chick out there that does that just because it feels good. You know? Like a dude wearing boxers or tidy whities just sitting drinking a beer watching TV. There's probably some chicks out there, fine chicks too. There's probably a few, one or two in the world or more, who do that kind of weird shit, but it's not normal. You're being observed. Your behavior changes. It's all an act. It's all an act. Even the stuff that you do normally, even that's modified, you know. think I was watching that one dude. I forget what his name is. He's a big Chase or something like that. He's a big streamer, and he had like a whole bunch of pee bottles in his room or something. Yeah, he probably has a bunch of pee bottles in his room. He probably always had a bunch of pee bottles in his room, but he overemphasizes about it. He had at the time on his streaming shit because he's a big streamer. And it's fucking content shit for people to talk about and be weird about. Because any normal person would just be like, even if you're putting pee bottles in your room, you're not gonna like talk about it. You're just gonna be like, let me, damn, get these pee bottles out of here. But it's whatever. So moving on from that topic, we took a little detour there for a hot second. Huzzah! Yeah, I do crazy crap on stream prisons. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. You do what you do. You're gonna do more. If people are watching, you want to entertain. You're gonna fucking, you know how you just have different crazy random thoughts. It finally stopped raining. Random thoughts. You probably act on more of your random thoughts when you're streaming and stuff than you would normally. Uh, no, I don't have any Halloween candy to eat today, man. It's October's a few months off. Besides of which, I don't usually eat candy. Ooh, I did buy some candy today, though. Ooh, wait. Baby, where's my candy? From the Walgreens, I had 2 key lime pie Kit Kats. And they weren't in these bags. Is there another bag? Because I got that from Walgreens. I got 2 Kit Kats. Key lime pie Kit Kats. Limited edition. Special. Not going to make them anymore. I ate one a couple weeks ago and it was fucking delicious. Well, what the? I know I got them and we went to the counter. I want to taste that shit. I want to eat it up like this. I want to put it in my lips. I want to do a Kit Kat kiss. Kit Kat, if you like my song, pay me. Don't even try and trick me. You know I made that song up. Hook a brother up, pimp, high five, knuckle bump 9,000. Kit Kats rule. They're all right. Let me go back though. This guy says he keeps changing his name. He's here to Sex London.
Yeah. I just put it together.
You don't have to throw it at me like that. What the fuck's your problem? This guy I've been talking about for about 4 years now that I didn't let my kids eat all the candy they want all fucking night on a school night or some shit after Halloween and shit. And I said, you can have a piece, go brush your teeth. And then they ate the candy over the next week or so. And he's been talking about that shit for years, dog. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, people being pathetic. What kind of person uses that much energy worried about that somebody didn't let their kids pig out on candy all night? Instead, they had to stretch it out for a week or so. Oh, you got any more of that? This guy keeps coming in. This is ridiculous. That's what type of stuff I'm talking about. That kind of stuff is loserous, and I'm not falling into that kind of madness no more. But I just wanted to call that up because that's ridiculous. Mm. This knife sucks. Russian meat. Let me taste this coriander in here again. What about the uh, South African spices? This guy. Yeah, we need to just keep it positive. Look at that. That was actually pretty good. I'm kind of sad that it stopped raining. I like the rain. I've been out here all this time, and I got used to the and the water was jumping out, hitting me, and all that. Gets in my tooth, mad son. We need rain bad. We dying here. Get out of California. I thought you was up in Europe or whatever, weirdo. Get out of California, man. I don't know why people live in California. I don't know why people think, like, I can hardly talk. I'm in Washington. Washington is for rich old people. It's fucked up. But I was just talking about this yesterday. I think I'm like, nothing happens out here. Every time I look to go to another state, I'm definitely not going to California. No way, ever. No way. You got to be a fucking idiot, especially if you got kids, to move to California. That's dumb. Um, Not going to Cali. Florida, fuck no. Fuck no. Texas seems viable. Texas does seem viable, but I'm so used to the water and the weather. I mean, I don't really want to live somewhere where it's just fucking warm all the time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know anything about their uh, climate. I don't think it snows and shit there. But that's just a no bueno. I do not like warm at all. Well, I can move where they want. College. Yeah, you're right. I know a particular few people. First thing they wanted to do was to go to California when they made it to the U.S. I was like, why in the fuck on earth would you ever go to California? You know, the problem is people have a perception of the United States in their mind when they're from overseas. But it's like one of the most terrible places you could ever live. California, but people are like, I'm gonna go to Cali. That's bad. That's dumb. I don't like warm. I don't like too warm. You know, and especially since I live in the Pacific Northwest and it's kind of tepid here. I'm used to like 60-degree weather. You know, our shit's like 40 to 70. And it's usually 50 something degrees, basically, in the middle there. It's usually around 50 something degrees. It's not even 60. I just used to that. When it starts getting up 70 degrees, 80 degrees, I start going, ah. And I don't know why. And you know, we got a thing over here in Washington. People are like, All winter they go, oh, I can't wait for summer. It's so cold. It's so cold. I can't wait for summer. Then summer hits and they go, oh my God, it's too hot. I can't wait for winter. They do this, this never ending cycle. It's because the hot sucks. You like it because you're like, oh, it's sunny out. It's bright. It makes you cheery. Let's go outside. Well, goddamn, it sure is warm out here. And that's fun for a day or two, but then you're like, all right, I just want to be able to be, it's too damn hot. It's basically, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, just admit you like the fucking tepid weather. It's better. It's if you're not all fucking what do you call it? Anemia bone. You can go out. If you want a jacket, you can take a jacket. If you don't want one, you don't have to have one on, depending on how buff you are to the fucking temperature. And you don't there, that's it. Hot. The problem. Oh, well, shit. What's going on over here? The Potato Godfather. Thank you for joining the Weeblization Nation, proud new citizen of the Weeblization Nation. I appreciate your support. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome. Welcome to Rompuz Room, my dude. Thank all of you. Geek rated with the 14 views. Raids, what is going on, my Weebles? Thank you for joining the Weeblization Nation, proud new citizens of the Weeblization. You be quiet. Thanks for hanging out, brothers. I appreciate that. What is going on, guys? I'm just over here doing my chitty chat. We was gonna go on a live little jaunt earlier today with the live view backpack. I got it all set up and stuff, and I live in Seattle. And as you can see, the overcast. Oh no, I don't got enough high enough dynamic range on this. Is a GoPro camera right now, so not enough high. Yeah, it looks exactly like that. That's what the sky looks like. I'm looking at it. It's overcast. It's been raining. It just stopped finally just now. It's been raining hard. It usually doesn't rain hard out here, despite what the books tell you and stuff. But yeah. So I said no, I'm not gonna go out because I don't want to get my equipment wet and stuff. And yeah, appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming by and saying what's up. You know what I'm saying? We're just over here and having a conversation. I forget what we were even talking about. We were talking about somebody was talking something about warm weather. Because I was talking, we were just talking about the weather. Talking about how like I don't like too hot of weather. I'm not cool with California. It's okay that you guys like California or whoever wants to live in California. I'm not a big fan. I don't like no place. I've been trying to figure out places I want to go and move and live besides Washington. I'm just used to it here. The things we got here is we don't have nothing. We have once in a while an earthquake, and it's a very mild. Hardly ever we have an earthquake. We have what do you call it? Mudslides and flooding, but only if you live in an area. They already got it mapped up. They got a geological map. They're like, these areas are prone to mudslide and flooding. I just don't live in those areas. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, maybe if a big enough earthquake happens, we have a tsunami. But that's like a once in a lifetime event. Exactly the same thing with the Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier and stuff. If it explodes, that's a world ending apocalypse event, once in a lifetime, once in a fucking 1,000 years event. So I'm like, it's awfully cool here. We don't got nothing. There's rattlesnakes way on the other side of the mountain in the desert area where I grew up in Eastern Washington. There's no rattlesnakes over here. It's too cold. All the snakes on this side of the mountain, they're non-venomous. There's black widow spiders. You never see them. And also, brown recluses, never been one confirmed sighting. There's nothing out here. There's nothing out here in Washington. I love it. And then when I start looking, I'm going to move to another country. I knew, not a country, another state. I see California. Forest fires every goddamn year, mountain lion attacks, all kind of murders and shootings and everything else. Okay, I'm not going out there. Earthquakes all the time. Oh no, I don't want to go out there. Florida, baby getting ate by a crocodile, pythons, people going crazy shooting stuff, hurricanes, typhoons. I'm like, I can't go out there, baby. What are we doing? Go looking over here. There's freak blizzards. People dying from getting stopped in the snow because a blizzard happened and they froze to death in their car. I'm like, I got to stay in Washington, bro. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. I got to stay where I'm at. That's just how it is. Please click it, Romp. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? I do this all the time. I talk a bunch. I'm sorry, brother. Riz, I was gonna say, can you watch something for me, Romp? Okay, yeah, sure. Damn, this quality is good for a GoPro. Yeah, GoPros are all right. I like to use the Sony A6000. It has a little better. Well, it's got way better dynamic. I don't see a. Oh, I see the. Is this the link? Click, 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 a do.
Dominate me, daddy. Dominate me. Oh, yeah. Dominate me, daddy. Dominate me. Oh, yeah.
Dominate me, daddy. Dominate me, daddy. Stop it, man. What are you doing? This guy. Yeah. Stop that, man. No, but yeah, GoPros are legit for streaming and stuff. I've been using them for a minute and stuff. Oh, that was DK Geekin. Dominate me, daddy. This guy here. Come on, man. They throwing you under the bus. No, but yeah, I like to use the GoPros and stuff. I think they're the See, when I first started streaming and stuff, I was trying to make a fucking low profile system, like the backpack and everything, and easy to stream and stuff. And I didn't want to draw too much attention to myself because I noticed with cell phones, it causes a problem and stuff. You got a cell phone, even though you're recording yourself, for some reason, Karens and stuff, when you go in stores, they don't understand that there's a camera on the front and the back of the phone, and they think you're recording them. And people will stop me and be like, "Are you recording me?" And I'm like, "Are you a celebrity of some kind? Are you in a movie or something like that?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Well, why would I be recording you? I have no interest in you. I'm over here doing my own thing, ma'am, politely, respectfully, but no, and it's just too much hassle." With a phone, it was too much trouble. So I say GoPro. It's slim, it's black, it's sleek. I can put it on here. But the thing that I didn't realize was, because everybody else, all those streamers were using Sony action cams and stuff, this big, weird. I have one of those too, and it's kind of long, sticks out, white action cam. I want to use GoPro. What I didn't think about, brand recognition. So what I have noticed with a GoPro is nice quality, they're okay and everything. Brand recognition. When I had an action camera, less people would talk to me with the Sony thing. With the GoPro, a lot kids and adults, people will be like, "Is that a GoPro?" Like, I'm like, "Is it something that's weird that you don't see often or something?" Because people will stop me all the time. "Oh, is that a GoPro? Oh, what are you doing?" And at first I was kind of like on the offense because I'm used to people stopping me, being like, "Are you recording me with the phone or whatever?" And I'm like, "No, it's not on," and stuff. I would say to people and stuff when I was in the grocery store or something. I just had my bag on or whatever. And they'd be like, "Oh, I'm not worried about that. Oh, GoPros are cool." And people would talk to me. So a little bit more friendly. I think for some reason, I don't know. People think, I don't know. It's like a phone is connected to the internet automatically. They don't inherently think that you're on streaming or anything with a GoPro. They just think, "Oh, GoPro, it's cool. It's an action cam. A lot of people are interested in them." And they're not really worried about streaming. Once they see a GoPro, they're just kind of like, "What's up?" Another thing with a GoPro, I notice when I go to large events, people will jump in front of me. They'll like when I'm streaming, they'll like, "Hey, oh, what's up, and they'll talk to me and shit. So it's kind of a bonus at the same time as a streamer. If you're an IRL streamer, a GoPro, pretty good quality, and if you're not extroverted and stuff, it's easy. Like people will talk to you and stuff, especially younger people and stuff in their 20s and stuff like that because they're like GoPro and they'll just come talk to you because they're like, "Oh, you're recording." I don't know what you mean. You don't know what I mean? What? Did I miss it? I don't know. I've been talking too long. Audio from a Call of Duty game. Edit for IRL stream today. Oh, okay. Was that with the clip earlier? I talk a lot. I talk too much. I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff. I do that all the time, so it's whatever. I'm using right now, if anybody's interested, a Rode shotgun mic, NTG2, which I notice is way better for me than any of these other. Because I went to school for film and video communications, film production and stuff, so I just have a lot of film equipment. When I first started streaming, I just had a bunch of film equipment. I used to use all kinds of, but yeah. Anyways, I ramble. We were talking about weather, and now I'm talking about that, but it is. Cheers. I appreciate the raid, man. You guys are legit. I'm about to chug this one. Here we go to my dude Geekin again. I was almost done with this one anyways. Let's go. Ah. Throw a coin to your witcher. Throw a coin to your... I don't know the freaking song. Later, I'm about to have this one here. Key Lime Pie Kit Kat. Limited edition. I've had it before, and it tasted scrum diddly umptious to me before, and I happened to see some at the Walgreens, so I grabbed a couple. I'm going to grab another a seltzer, my damies, and be right back. Pardon me. Please enjoy the ambience. Ow! My legs feel kind of loosey. What are you doing, love? Here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come. Here I come, here I come, here I come. What are you following me for? Watch out, I gotta take a PT lag on my tank.
Is it still waiting?
Ah! No, the rain stopped.
Oh.
Throw a coin to your witcher.
The door.
Throw a coin to your witcher. No. This is my room. I ain't shutting no door. Doolin with the door open. Doolin with the door open. Doolin with the door open. Look, all the kids came back out once the rain stopped. There was one solo boy on a bike earlier when it was raining super hard, and he was just riding. I was like, bro, why are you out in that rain like that acting a fool? This guy was acting a straight fool. Cheers. I'm about to shave my beard tonight.
I'm so tired.
This light sucks. Look, my nose looks flat on the end. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, put that down. So, anyway, back at it. Tag team back again. Anybody got a subject they want to bring up? I'd like to. I hate the lighting situation out here. The sky. This is just a cheap ass USB light, so it's barely doing anything. I do have better lights than this, but I do this cheap setup for now. I'm getting rid of this beard later, man. I am so tired of this beard. I'm so tired. Man, I've been trying. I was like, man, everybody's on with these beards nowadays. And I'm like, I'm about to just go ahead because I just happened to not shave for a while. So the beard start growing. And then I had some older aunties and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, the beard is so nice. And I'm like, okay, I'll let it keep going. But I'm just like, I'm just not a beard man. Every day I'm just struggling. Like, oh, beard. Beard. Oh, I'm just like, oh, like I'm trying to resist turning into a lycanthrope or something. I'm like, come on, brother. You need to shave your face too, my baby. Hey, man. I'm about to shave tonight. I'm planning before I get in the shower. I'll fit. Oh, yo. I'm tired of this. I'm about to leave my hair. That's hard for me too, because I got used to shaving all the time, but I used to keep my hair long. But I said, let's go ahead. One more last romp. One more romp. Yeah. That's nasty. That looks like a bird doo-doo. Pardon me. That was disgusting. Bad. PM. It's like 10:51. Damn, I'm at 7:52 right here, right now. Oh, I'm in Seattle, Washington. You must be over there somewhere in the Midwest, I imagine. Let me guess. You're in uh where's Luthuli at? What's that place called there? What's it called? Minnesota. South Carolina. That's what I said. South Carolina. That's exactly what I said. What tables, broken? Which one? Yeah, we're throwing that away. Get out of here. Go watch TV. Oh, did you guys eat dinner? Oh, good, because it's about bedtime. You got like 30 minutes. Go do something. You got 40 minutes. Get out of here. Mommy! Mommy, there's kids outside!
What's wrong with you?
There's kids outside, Mommy! They got scared. Go on. I'm just joking. The kids were like, what the hell? Cheers. Cheers. Everybody, cheers, mother bitcher. Cheers to your witcher. Let's all have a brew. I gotta hurry up and get busted up so I can bash down. Because I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Let's go to bed.
I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm still partying. Don't look at this. I lost my neck. I lost my neck. I lost my neck. Anyway, so what I was talking about. I love that. What? What the fuck? I knew that was a bad idea a lot. The what? The what? What you talking about? 3 more days until I'm out of high school. Congratulations. You've made it. Do you know that song? Listen to that song, man. What is that song, baby? Everybody's high. No, you know that song. The song you need to listen to, my friend. Let me go ahead and grab it real quick. The speech song. The speech song, Everybody's Free. Everybody's Free. That's what it's called, it looks like. Hey, is this a remix? I don't want that. No. No. You know what it's called? Wear Sunscreen song. Everybody's free to wear sunscreen. Do you know that one? I have to come back for like 2 classes. I couldn't take one as 11th grade. Hey, you know, it is what it is. Don't worry about it. You're still young. You got the whole world ahead of you. You got all kind of oysters to eat. It's whatever, my Damie. But I don't know if I can play it. Well, I'm on YouTube at the same time, so I can't play it. I could. It doesn't matter. They're not going to do anything to me. I'll just play it. Fuck it. All it's going to say is, oh, we fucking monetized your bullshit. Motherfucker. That's all it's going to say. Here we go. This one's for you.
Sunscreen.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
Hold on.
class of 97. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 97. Wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now.
Come on.
Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never
That's
mind.
what's up.
You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine.
Wait till she comes out of the bathroom.
Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindside you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind.
Yep.
The race is long. In the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still do. Get plenty of counsel. Be kind to your needs. You'll miss them
those when they're gone.
Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance. Even if you have nowhere to do it but in your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly.
Brother and sister together we'll make it through. Someday the Spirit will give you and guide you there.
And I know you've been waiting,
but I've been waiting to be there for you. And I'll be there just helping you out whenever I can.
Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They're your best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future.
True that. Damn, this gives a lot of
Understand that friends come and go, but with a precious few, you should hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you need the people you knew when you were young.
Fair use, fair use.
Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard.
Fair use, fair use.
Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, you too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund, maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse. But you never know when either one might run out. Don't mess too much with your hair, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth. But trust me, I'm the sunscreen.
Sister, we make it through. Spirit to guide you and place you there. And I know you've been hurting, but I have been waiting to carry you. And I'll be there to help you out.
Whenever I get
Damn. That was for you, Potato. Woo, man. Hot dog. Just saying, man. Love this song. No problem, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, man. Somebody got mad at me for singing it too hard at the end there, but that's okay. I don't mind. Cheers, and let's keep going. Badoom. Ow, my leg! My leg! Love, can you get me another seltzer? Barry, where's my pen at? Is it right there next to the bed? Check the edge right there. Up under the mattress. Check the edge like that. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. You're too loud. I'm out of order. You're out of order. Asriel! Yes! We finally... Huh? Nothing? I wasn't doing the evil monologue. That wasn't me. I wasn't doing an evil monologue. No, I would never do an evil monologue. I am not a villain. I am the hero of this story. Hello, everyone. Thank you. My name is Rompuz. I may not look like your typical hero. Buff, lean, skinny, fair-skinned. No. I'm large, fat, and in charge with a big old beard. And that's okay. I am King Rompuz. And I've come to save everyone. You just don't know it yet. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I hope we could do a live. An IRL. Well, probably. It'll probably be. What? That's not the hero we want, but the one we need. That's what's up. That is exactly what's up. You know what's up. I love Potato. He knows what's going on. Not the hero you want, but the hero you need, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. I am the hero you need. Not the one you want, but you hear all these birds and stuff coming out. the sun's going down. The rain stopped and these birds coming out and stuff.
Ba, ba, ba.
Look at the way that tree looks. Which one? Ask mommy, please.
They'll wash this way.
For the no. No, don't spell Rompuz for him. Oh, this one's frozen. Love, this one's frozen. It's in the refrigerator. There's one more. Look, 1, 2, 3. There's one more. Love. Tiara! I need this one here. It's in the refrigerator. What the heck? Uh-oh. There's some people fighting so hard and they're speaking a language I can't speak. Elite L-ite says, I like this. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. And before you go, I'd like to ask you a question. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? $300 is not a denomination in chucking wood. Crack-a-doo. So now we have raids now, or do we not have raids now? Can we do raids? That was amazing. I got the raids. Huh? I cannot work with you right now. Please, love. Please, for the love of God. Baby! Work with your beast. 20 minutes before bedtime. I thought that was pretty good. I like that song. Everybody's free to wear sunscreen. Everybody's free. I thought he gave a lot of good advice. Dance the Frankie Chicken at your whatever birthday. Cherish your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. And always wear sunscreen. Always wear sunscreen. Should actually take that advice to heart. Always wear sunscreen. It's pretty nice. Me and Potato just chilling out like a mofo, man. You gonna go real R R-I? Alright. Going to go to bed. Talk to you later. Alright, thanks for hanging out, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be back next weekend, I think. If I get a chance to come on sooner, I'll be back. Otherwise, we'll do the weekends. Um, and hopefully, the weather permitting, we're going on some adventures, baby. I'm talking serious adventures. But either way, we'll see. My dude. Again, thank you for joining the Weeblization Nation, proud new citizen of the Weeblization Nation. Every day we are growing stronger, and I appreciate your support, my dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, and welcome to Rompuz Room. Bye-bye. See you next time, I hope. That was fun. Those guys were cool. Booty butt, booty butt, booty what? Booty butt everywhere. Oh, booty butt every. Ah man, this is my peach. I like this is my favorite one. I like peaches. These blueberry going good. Strawberries, they suck. Raspberries, that's new. Um, the grapes. My dream is I'm gonna take these guys with me. I'm gonna try and keep these plants alive until I get my own home or piece of land somewhere. Um, this is a blueberry bush. It's getting bigger and bigger. I'm gonna keep transforming it. This white lady peach tree. Oh, careful. Is there? I hope one day I'm gonna plant it in my yard. This grapevine. I'm just gonna carry it with me. That's gonna be hard. A grapevine. I've got also raspberries. New. He's new. Fuck the raspberry if it dies. These strawberries are a pain in the ass because they're ugly. But I've been taking care of them. They've been with me. This strawberry here has been with me. Bubbleberries. Those ones been with me for one generation. But this and that grape. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna carry these guys with me as long as I can. Plant them in the ground someday where they can live forever. I don't think we're gonna have a home, but I'm trying. Sorry, Blueberry. You got stuck with me. People don't treat plants the same they do. And maybe they shouldn't. I'm not trying to be a weird plant man. Like, oh, you treat a dog better than a plant. No, but plants and animals are alive. They're all different species. They're alive in different ways. Plant deserves to live too. And it gives me some fruit and stuff. I like that. We'll see. One of these days I can get a little piece of land. It's funny the sun, birds all chirping like it's morning and stuff. You do good on Brian. That was pretty nice. No, my thing ain't updated like that. This guy. Whatever, L-ite. L-ite, whatever, brother. Still looking for that fat donut. I'll be looking for that where you come in and really change the tide. Why don't you start working on Brian? Ugh. Bro. Well, it's whatever. You can get mod. If I can see I can trust you. Still don't know. I think we've all grown since those days, though. So I give you the benefit of the doubt. But at the same time, all kick in like Shinobi. Every other mod already kicked in like Shinobi. Put in work. Shinobi didn't know me to begin with, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about that right now, though. I told you, go in the Discord and put in a ticket or whatever. Uh, Pay the man. That's what's up. I'm joking, and I won't annoy like before when you think you're ready or whatever. Then cross that bridge. Well, if you want to counter mine with that, that's just gonna be a stalemate. It just is what it is. I'm just, doing my stuff. I can't believe, and the sun came out and it counteracted the light. This light's pretty good. It's not that. It's not that great. I don't think it's doing anything. Let me check. Let me turn it off. Oh, I guess it is doing something. Damn. Yeah, I guess it's doing something, but barely, hardly. I'm on here. I'm supporting this platform. I'm on D Live. D I can't believe I said D Live. D Live gave me so many hardships, man. That's stupid. God damn. I don't even know why they're I don't. Oh wow. So psychosomatic because of my trauma of being on D Live. That has to be. That is crazy. D Live sucks. Wow. Anyways, I'm on Prime. Yeah, open chest. Open chest. That was sucks, dude. No. Prime's cool. I like it over here. I don't know where the platform's gonna go. I'm just gonna try and support. I'm on here. I stream. I would stream way more than I do now, but I'm just not able to. I'm gonna be here. I'll be here next week, and we'll see what happens. I hope things go great. Please. It's still sprinkling. On D Live to work out for everybody. For them, for me, for everybody. You keep I don't know. Cause that was the last place that's the last place I streamed. I don't know. I don't care. I don't like D Live at all. Like I said, stressful. D Live sucked. It was so bad. I don't know why. Honestly, I have no idea why I keep saying D Live. Terrible. These people are fighting. It's like a beehive over there. Sun came out all weird. Look at that. Oh yeah, because of the time of day. No. Oh yeah, because the sun's going down. Golden hour. I remember there's a whole movie where they filmed at this type of day, golden hour. Everything looks beautiful and glorious right now at this hour, right as the sun goes down. And somebody made a movie, and it only lasts for like 30 minutes. And they had to film the whole movie. Every day they had to start right and get ready right, and they'd start shooting the movie right at golden hour. I think it's called Golden Hour. Something about they're chopping wheat. I don't know what the story is or what. Uh oh. Sounds like I want it to. I want it to rain again. Did I show you guys my on my hold on. Did I show you guys my wrote my got my oh yeah. So I showed you guys this, which you guys don't understand. Look at that's my grandfather. Look at how white he is. And I know you're saying, well, it's a black and white photo. Of course. But he was probably like a tan individual, maybe, right? And then my great grandmother, she's not black at all. Okay. That last guy, maybe he had some characteristics. She's Irish, Native American. The other guy, he's white and some Native. This is what I tell people with their weird stuff with the way the genes work. You don't understand, And people, I want to also talk about. I think people don't realize, and I think a lot of what people call interracial couples and stuff, uh, you're perpetuating because legitimately the reason why they started saying people were like half this or half that or whatever was because they after slavery they wanted to know who wasn't white, and then so they made a system of um, half this or mulatto or this and that. That's literally you're perpetuate by saying I'm half white, I'm half black, I'm half Asian, whatever. You're perpetuating. You're doing the system that they put together to make it so that you would feel like you're not a part of a community. And that's all I got to say about it. I don't think, a lot of people now, for some reason, people who are like, oh, I'm half black, half white. Oh, I'm half this. And then they're proud of it. No, that was specifically engineered for you to feel that way. It's so stupid. It makes no sense. I don't understand why people fall into that. No, you're not half anything. There is no halves. All the genes, we're all humans. All the genes are all mingled. My grandmother, fucking white lady. I got a black. I got my grandfather, damn near white, and I'm darker than tar. You know what I'm saying? That's just engineered to fuck with you. You are what you are. Pick a side and stick with it. If you feel like I'm black, then you're just black. It doesn't make any sense why you feel like that makes you feel more comfortable. I don't understand. They've designed you to want to do that. Don't let people tell you. My mom always tells me I had some friends when I was younger, and she always said, "You don't remember Cindy?" I remember that word, that name, Cindy. Cindy, you don't remember Cindy and her children? And her dad was black, and she's white, and she has blonde hair, and her two kids. You don't remember that? And I'm like, yes. At the same time, who knows what was going on back then? But the point being, you should just be like, I am who I am. And we don't need to do this, half that. I'm quarter this. Motherfuckers, I'm a quarter this, yeah, I'm a quarter that. I'm half Apache. I'm a 5 3/8 fucking, come on, man. That is a rabbit hole we don't need to go down. You are what you are. One, you're a human. Two, race like that don't matter so much. Doesn't matter so much. What up, Shay? It don't matter so much. Shay, did you see I showed you my grandfather and my great grandmother? Now people keep on telling me I'm blacker than fuck. This my grandfather. And don't say it's the picture because it's black and white. It wouldn't be that white if he was darker skinned. He's white as fucking snow. He probably might have like a tan or a olive complexion, some shit like that. And this is my great grandmother. And that lady ain't black at all. She's not at all black. Okay? That's my great grandmother. Now, people, they don't know how genes work, is what I'm trying to say. Look how black I am. Look at my family. My mother and her side. And then people don't even know. My homeboy, when, my kids were born, my first kid, he was on the sideline trying to say, "Oh yeah, that's not his kid," something like that. He was trying to hush hush under his breath because he didn't realize black kids come out, you be born sometime pinkish and shit. And like a lot of people don't know you gain your melanin. You don't just come out like black as a rock, Hey Rom. I'm doing fine. Sorry, Shay. Let me get myself in order. I was in a rant. I love Shay. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How you doing, Shay? Give me a real quick second. Be right back. Ow, my legs hurt. Oh man. There I come. Shay. Hold on now. I'm annoyed. Let me bring this in. Fuck it. Enjoying the bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, so I'll be fine. Nice. I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like to talk about your annoyance, or because I'm here to listen? Shay, my beautiful Shay. I forgot there was one time a couple months ago, and then I was trying to break you down like Steve Urkel, and then I forgot about it because I was only talking mess. But I think I need to go back into Steve Urkel mode. Breaking you down! No, I know how to break you down. Once I get sexy, if I actually fucking act right, and then I start wearing baby oil as my t-shirt, when I get them muscles going on, let me get rid of this beard. What's up, Shay? How you doing? Looking mighty good in them jeans. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm glad to hear that, Shay. You know I always want you to be perfect. You my girl, Shay. Shay. Some people are looking at me. Now, ugh, donkey dick sausage. Oh no. Come on, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. Well, this is Sparta. Well, since Shay came by, I'm gonna eat this one right here. Shay, right here, that limited edition just for you. Limited edition key lime pie. I'm not gonna cut my hair, Shay. And I asked Lily, she told me not to cut it. Mm. Ow! Mm. Look at Shay, I'll show you. And I gotta get skinny too. Lola told me not to cut my hair. There we go. There we go. So I'm not cutting it no more. I'm pretty old. I got one more chance, I think. Ooh, damn, what's that mean? You ain't like it or you do like it? I can't tell if you like it. You don't like it? I think that shit's fine. I'm not doing the sides like that. I'm not doing the sides like that. I'm just getting the fade. Braiding up the top like that. Fading skin tight the side. That's it. Come on, Shay. What the problem is? I'm old. I'm gonna get skinny too. Well, then you can big fro vote for the big fro with your big dollars in your pocket, L. Still waiting for that one dono. Hmm. What the heck? I don't know what that means. Ah, that's gonna be the truth. I'm gonna be sexy as hell. I'm gonna be skinny when I get that haircut. Come on, Shay. I'm gonna be skinny. I'm gonna be like, oh, it started raining again. I love the rain. Baby, Shay's making fun of me. She said you're wrong. She said I should cut my head off. Let me ask her. Nah, bro says I'm already sexy. Wait a minute. Oh, I need to ask Samara something, but I'll ask her tomorrow. Thanks, nah, bro. Shay's making fun of me. She's mean. I'm breaking her down like Steve Urkel, and she's like, "You done put the reverse on your breakdown, hurting me. You done put a reverse on your breakdown like Steve Urkel. Dang it." Ah, well, I thought I was doing good. I thought I was doing something good. Shay broke me down. What the problem is, Shay? What the problem is? I want to have long hair one time before I die after. I'm already too. I said I'll get skinny. What is the problem? I'll get skinny. Uh, well, what do you mean? But you're not looking at when I'm skinny, when I'm like, all right, fine. Shay said that's a terrible hairstyle. I think it looks sexy, and I think if I want to up on some 18-year-olds, some 20 somethings, then that's a good hairstyle to have. I think you're misleading me, Shave, because unless you're going to come up on my team and be a part of my team, then you're misleading me because a woman will definitely mislead a man and not to know what's going on. But I'm over here trying to get some nay, trying to be sexy as fuck. And when I'm in there and I'm like skinny as fucking buff, and I'm like, with my cuck boysness, except for I'm not gonna be cuck boy status, they gonna be like, yeah, baby, let's get it all. Ding dong, let's get it all. There used to be this game called Voyeur. Cheers. What? Ugh. Well, look at there. I got some of this S curl. I'm about to put this on my do. And some of this here right here. This ain't even this ain't even the real stuff. My dad used to send me the real African black soap. You hear that? What the fuck? I need one of Sugars. Where you get them? What are you guys talking about? They're battling there so hard. Keelan. Oh no! Baba, you want to try this one, Keelan? Well, it's been a long stream. I've been doing what I can. I hope I can. I think I'll do my best. I'm gonna keep coming on. Rhyme, bringing my following over here. Still having fun. Oh, what did I do? Oh, huh. Man, I just been chilling for a minute. All right. All right. Hopefully, I'll look different when I come back. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Everybody been extra smooth and cool to the mofo. I'll be back next week, Friday, Saturday, and I'll fire up. Probably do some more drink stream if I can't get out, which you know. Night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Nah, Brizzle. Brizzleback, Brizzleback, Brizzle. L. See you not tomorrow, but later. Good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time in Rompus Room. Bye bye.